bar at Cauldron, wizards young and old, where daring adventures and terrible jokes are told. Grab you a mug of your favorite brew, grab you a seat, and enjoy the view. Welcome back, everyone, to our next session of Grim Hollow, a grim, dark fantasy campaign from our friends at Ghostfire Gaming. Well, maybe we can be friends. I don't know, but with nothing else besides the usual boring YouTube marketing, like, subscribe so you can know when the videos are up. I'm going to send it over to Snoob for control.
And before we get started, I just want to say, please be our friends, Ghostfire Games. You guys make really cool shit, and I want... Okay, so last we left off, the group was in the forest doing some fungal cleansing of a disgusting parasitic fungus that had been spreading through the Rowland forest. They had managed to come back to the Bloodwood tree where they had gone to collect ingredients for healing potions, but the day before, seeing that the area had become much more fungified, it's a word now, since the last time they had been there, even though it had only been a day. They did battle with a blighted giant and a fungal crone, a little witch who had seemed to have some sort of control over the fungus. And upon slaying her, the fungus in the immediate area at least seemed to begin to wither and die. After which, Honora, almost succumbing to the opioid fungus, luckily managed to survive due to the hasty actions of the party. Everyone made it back, introduced some new NPCs, met some new NPCs. The Neros, the drug-dealing gnome, and Gozura, the strange occultist half-orc. Lady Lysandra left Crow's Rest after she had been found out as a vampire, and the group had finally listened to the pre-recorded illusory message left by whoever mysteriously left that note all around the country. And after that, the group decided they wanted to head to Castle Moterius as per request of the message. And so we pick up in the morning with the group doing whatever last-minute preparations they want to do before they head out on their journey to the castle. So, go ahead and move you guys onto the Crow's Rest map. What would you guys like to do to prepare for this trip, this journey to the castle?
I would like to go ahead and go speak with Father Christoph as soon as I wake up. Not even eating first thing.
So you're going to talk to Father Christoph. What are you asking?
Basically telling him what I'm doing, where I'm going, to watch the church, and to see if he had any, if the church could spare any sort of supplies of any kind, whether it's rations or anything that could be helpful to us on our journey.
Go ahead and just roll me a persuasion check, and because you are a seraph, you get advantage on this.
Because he's my one follower?
Yes, because he is currently your one follower.
Hey, you know what?
I'll start somewhere.
Yeah, all gods start somewhere, and Father Christoph just happens to be. You said persuasion, and that's going to be advantage.
Advantage 12. Okay. He doesn't have a whole lot to offer. He doesn't have a whole lot here that would be useful on a mountain climbing. However, he is willing to spare 2 vials of holy water.
I will gladly take the 2 vials of holy water.
Okay. Apart from that, though, he doesn't have a whole lot that would be useful.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just go over to right before I leave to the large statue to Mikolas and just say a quick prayer to watching over us as we travel, and maybe insight on what might be waiting for us at the actual castle.
All right, you sit down and you pray to Miklas, and you don't really get a whole lot back. You're not sure if he's busy or if he's just unsure of what lies in this ancient rumor-shrouded manor. But you have a feeling, for the time being at least, that everything is as okay as it can be.
That's understood, and I understand that everything is still kind of funky with them being the only ones kind of left as far as the Pantheon goes. So I'll thank him for his time, and I'll thank Father Christoph for his time as well, giving him a quick just a quick thank you and.
Of course, and he gives you a thank you as well, and a bow.
And I'll grab something to eat quickly at the tavern.
Okay. What would the... Oh, you were supposed to be there. What would the rest of you like to do? Or actually, who did I just move? I don't think that was who I thought. Oopsies. Nope, that was Clifford.
Would like to be at the tavern already.
So you are at the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
You were waking up from your encounter with... you had gained, I believe it was 3 levels of exhaustion. The amount of sleep you've gotten there, they would be removed at this point.
Wonderful. I'm feeling refreshed and happy, and I'm going up to the tavern counter and saying, excuse me, I'd like to order a special request.
All right.
Could you please make me a cake?
You're wanting a cake?
Not for me, actually. Just a pretty little cake, and if you could deliver it to the alchemist. I'll pay for it, obviously.
Right. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh, thank you.
Let's say 2 gold pieces.
I leave 3 on the counter.
Oh, thank you very much. It will be delivered post-haste.
If you could not mention that it came from me, but just assure the alchemist that it's safe to eat, I would greatly appreciate it.
Right. Will do, miss. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Also, if I could have breakfast, please.
Course. And you guys all enjoy a nice hearty breakfast in the tavern. Old Marley's... Yeah?
Oh, Clifford and our son is still passed out at the bar.
No, you guys have woken up since last
Okay.
night. Both of you are, extremely hungover.
No.
But you are awake and functional. We'll put functional in quotes.
Okay.
That's about to say. All right, so this isn't immediately after last session. A couple hours have passed.
Yeah, this is like the next morning.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead and put me back in the tavern too, then, please.
Let's see, where did I have you? Oh, yes, right. You were buying drugs.
Yeah.
In a video game.
Yep. I did not spend the entire night with the gnome. No.
No.
If you did, you would probably end up in the Feywild.
Yeah, you'd end up somewhere crazy.
A lot of drugs.
In a video game.
All
You don't remember how to get back?
I sit in my little corner and just kind of light up my pipe.
Yes, you do that. It's a nice, relaxing morning. Anybody have any supplies they want to purchase for the trip? It's going to be a several days trip, anywhere depending on the pace you guys want to move at. You're looking at anywhere from 4 days to about a week worth of travel here.
We're going up the mountains, you said?
Yes.
That is what they decided on last time.
Is there
We're
a place
big
in
wizard
town
guys.
Is there a place in town to purchase climbing gear and cold weather clothes?
There is the general store, which you guys have actually not been to yet.
That's what
Alright.
Clifford would want to know.
Which is this little shop right here. It's right across from the cemetery.
Wonderful.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, you guys haven't been there yet.
Okay.
After ordering my cake and eating my breakfast, I'm gonna go skip over there.
Alrighty. You do that. Would anyone else like to follow there to supplies or?
Oh, I guess to see just
Sure.
yeah, just to see what's in there that we might want to get.
You
Clifford
don't
is gonna get
particularly
one of
need
those.
climbing supplies, Thuma.
Well,
but you know that's something else.
but
catch your eye.
seeing if anything else might catch my eye.
Yeah. Orisana, do you follow the group, or are you staying where you're at the tavern?
I'll follow, but I'll just like stand at the back for now.
Okay, sure enough. So you do that. Oopsies. Knew there was one tab I forgot to have open. 1 second.
Yeah, keep our eyes out instead if we get jumped or something. Who knows in this town?
Oh yes. You open
Mr.
up the
Director,
door.
I really appreciate the paranoia.
I mean,
So you
need
swing
at
open the
least
door.
one person.
We do need at least one paranoid person, of course.
Yeah.
Right. You swing open the door. There's a small bell that chimes. The interior of the store is almost akin to a horse home shop. There is just shelves and tables and barrels and crates and everything you can possibly imagine just piled high and shoved full of just stuff. And lots of it. There is all types of like toolkits, candles, torches, shovels, pickaxes, climbing gear, clothes for almost any type of climate you can imagine. And all of the supplies are in various decays of use, from looks like brand new to crumbling and almost falling apart. You see in the back of the the back of the store, behind an old little wooden counter, there's like a middle-aged little human woman. She's got a couple little bits of white in her hair, and she's just kind of sitting there, just kind of lazily, just kind of watching you guys walk around the shop. You can assume this to be Alfreda, the lady that the groundskeeper told you owned the general store.
To go up to Alfreda and say, hello.
Howdy there, dear. How are you today? Anything I can help you with?
Yes, please. And I'm going to take out my bag and pull out a bunch of stuff that we have that none of us wanted. So that's 12 long swords, 3 crossbows, and 30 light crossbow bolts. I'm also going to take out my trinket, which is the mosquito and amber, but if you look real close, the mosquito has a human face. And going to say, we'd like to make a trade.
Oh, all right. This is quite a bit of stuff. What are you looking to trade for?
We're looking for mountain climbing gear and she starts counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she pointedly also counts the ghosts. So we're looking for climbing gear for 6.
Alrighty. I've definitely got that. You'll have to look around the floor, but I know I've got it somewhere here. You guys look around easily enough, you can find it. It's not
Make that
super hidden.
5. I don't need the climbing gear.
And
5.
we'll
Alright.
need, we'll need cold weather.
That I might need.
You're going to
4.
need a lot of. 4? Oh, right. A ghost wouldn't need that stuff. So 4 for climbing gear. 5 for cold weather gear. No, 4. 4? 5? And I recount, and this time I count the living people.
Clifford's just trying to get into fur coats and everything, but he can't get his arms to really fit in them, no matter how many sizes he goes up.
Yeah, they're all a little too small for you.
Just
I can only go so far with no sleeves. Okay.
Yeah,
Excuse
sleeveless
me.
winter vest ain't gonna get you very.
Do you offer tailoring? Could you mush 2 together for our very muscly friend?
He then rips through one.
Oh, All right, that one you're gonna have to purchase, unfortunately. But let's see here. You have brought me quite the assortment of trinkets and weaponry. Okay.
And you're going to
Can
have
you?
a lot of people to sell that to because you have that fancy illusion wizard asking people from all over to come here to fight. So you're going to have a lot of customers.
You are correct. I do. Can you just list me off everything that you said again? I know it's 12 long.
Yes, 12 longswords, 3 light crossbows, 30 light crossbow bolts, and a human bug in amber.
Human bug in
And
amber.
the partridge in a pear tree.
Yes.
Partridge in a pear tree. All right. All right. So she takes all of this into account as the dungeon master Googles the prices for the various objects you have just told to me. Oh, of course, you're not going to tell me that. What's funny? NDVM. Okay. So let's see here. Doing math. Let's see here. Oh god, I'm bad at math. You said light crossbows?
Yes.
Light crossbow. Oh, come on, internet. There we go. She kind of takes everything in, looks at it, does some number crunching. Well, let's see here. With all this stuff, and do keep in mind, I can't really offer full value for these just because, half of them have some, rust spots, some wear and tear, and half of them do have several blood stains on them. So that is going to depreciate. Oh, I know, dearie, but sometimes, I am running a business here. I do got to make a bit of a profit, but I think I can cut y'all a deal of some kind.
You can rub
So let's
the
see
blood
here.
off, and the blood proves that they're effective.
That's a really nifty way of thinking about it. But let me see here, and she kind of pulls. DM scrambles to do simple math in his head. My God, what's 25 divided by 2? 12? 12 rounded down? Yes, it is.
There you go.
Yep.
She goes, all right, with all of this here and your little amber bug, I think this should. I'm going to do y'all a bit of a favor here.
Did you look closely at the bug?
I looks closely at it. Oh my!
Pretty
Nifty
right?
little, creepy little trinket there. Okay. So with all that taken into
Does that increase the
consideration,
value?
a little bit, sure. This all should be enough to cover 4 sets of climbing gear and 4 sets of winter clothing. I'll do a little bit of a bundle. We'll bundle up the clothing and the climbing gear for about 25 gold a piece. This should cover about 4 of them. You said you needed, let's see, just 1 more set of winter gear. I believe we will sell that to you for 10 gold pieces if you got it.
And I'm going to take 10 gold out of a different pouch than you guys have been seeing me using because I have covertly made a party fund without telling any of you. That was, how many gold did you say?
10 gold pieces.
And I hand 9.
You hand over 9?
Yes.
I volunteer the last gold piece.
No. We should get a discount because we saved this village from a parasitic fungus that would have destroyed all.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
You can ask Camilla. Do I get an
This
advantage
is-
for saying you can ask Camilla?
Oh.
DC's not particularly hard as it. I
Okay.
have faith that
Jinxed it.
Yeah, there is.
I did jinx it. You jinxed it.
10. She goes, tell you what, throw in the 1 extra gold piece and I'll include that, torn winter coat in there free of charge.
How about 5 silver?
All right, 5 silver, honey. You got yourself a deal.
Great. Also, and I kind of look at everybody and kind of look back at her, and it's awkward. Would you guys mind stepping out for a moment, pretty please?
Oh, well, before y'all leave, would you like to hear about our newly policy?
New what policy?
Return policy.
Oh, yeah, yes. Return
So-
policy.
Since there's, been quite an increase in foot traffic around here, and a lot of them have been the
People-
adventuring type,
And
I
people
figured-
definitely return from this castle we're going to.
sure. But if y'all come back from your adventures and you find yourselves by certain gear that you find yourselves not using, just swing on by and bring it here. I can get you some coin for it. Won't be as much as you bought it for, of course, depending on the wear and tear of it. As I'm sure you noticed, not everything in here is in peachy fine condition, but we can definitely break you off a little bit of sum of money just to make sure you keep coming back and keeping other adventures stocked up.
Sounds wonderful. We will definitely survive this and return and bring back many treasures.
Good to hear.
Now, would the rest of you please go away?
All right, I get the hint.
The rest of you
All
please
right.
go away.
I go away, but I have the ghost remain, and I leave my hearing with the ghost.
You see the gnome, and I will approach, but I will let her do her thing first.
Okay.
I see the
you
ghost,
You
right?
do see the ghost, yes.
I'm going to say, excuse me, do you mind leaving, please? It's private.
Can
I'll let the DM decide if the ghost complies or listens to my command.
Make a persuasion check, Honora, to see if you can persuade the ghost to leave. Let's see if you can. It's not outside of the realm of 21. You see the ghost just kind of looks at you and just kind of whispers, "Sorry." Before going outside the wall, the ghost appears right next to you again, Callum.
I give you one damn job. Just one.
The ghost just kind of gives you like a shrug.
Okay. Or someone's gonna leave, but is there any windows that are looking in or anything?
There's 2 windows right here and right. Are kind of cluttered with stuff, but you can still kind of see into the end.
I'll be able to see in. May I stealth check to look through the windows and use observant to try and read lips?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check. I'd say you wouldn't be able to read Honora's because she has her back turned to you, but you could definitely be able to see what the old lady's saying, Alfreda.
Stealth. That one.
I just go back inside.
Inside the store?
Yeah,
What are you,
Okay.
What are you doing?
hanging out.
I
I
have
asked the
something-
shopkeeper if she cares if I smoke in here.
I have something private to talk to Alfreda, was it? About.
Yeah.
I have something private. It's personal.
Personal, huh? Oh, shoot, why didn't you say so? Then I'll leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Orasana, you are just peeking into the window,
Yeah.
unseen with the 23. All right, now what was
I
it you wanted to
go-
talk about?
I go to the window and tap on it
No!
and walk away. The window that Orasana's at.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I walk away. I go join
Have
them.
I
at the
seen?
Oh, wide, Kellum.
Just tap, 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 walk away.
Do we see Orasana at the window?
She is, but you don't think she can hear you. It's through the window.
No, I just wave. I wave at her. So turning my back back to talk to Elfrida, I'm going to say, do you sell anything very pretty here?
Well, I guess that depends on the definition. What do you mean by pretty?
Something that is pretty that you would give to a fancy lady that you might be wooing.
Let me check around real quick. And she starts to kind of rummage through some crates and some boxes and some shelves. Well, let's see here. This might do the trick. And she pulls out this old-looking, like, small wooden lockbox. And she kind of rummages through a drawer and pulls out an old key and unlocks it. And inside you see this, like, really pretty... It's kind of simple, but it's still really pretty. This, like, obsidian bead, like, bracelet. Kind of like the purplish black glassy color. And it's just a nice little bracelet made out of this obsidian.
Can I see it?
Or
is it too far away?
It's too far away at this point, I'd
Even
say.
with 19 perception?
You can see there's a box, but you can't... let's say Honora's blocking. She's like...
Yeah, okay.
That's beautiful. How much?
Oh, let's see. This old thing here's been here forever. Not many adventures. Give it to you for about 5 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. And I take out my other pouch that is my personal pouch, because I am not an embezzler, and pay 5 of my own gold.
She hands you the... do you want the box well, or just the bracelet in the box for...
Yes, I would love the box too, please. Thank you.
She gives you the box and hands you the key as well.
Thank you, Elfrida. Thank you so much. And I give her the gold, and I stuff the box in my pouch, and I scurry out.
Of course, hon. Safe travels on your adventures.
You too. I mean, have a nice day.
Yes. Enjoy your meal. You too. Yes,
Just
I love
purposely
it.
looks away as she walks out.
If you all could give me, if you could close your eyes and wait 20 minutes, that would be great.
I'm not one for letting my guard down.
I did say, I don't know if you heard me, but I said I went over to see what Clifford and the gnome were doing.
Oh, yes. Yes, buying drugs in a video game, I imagine.
You don't know.
You don't know. All right, so Honora is off, making people stay here for 20 minutes with their eyes closed.
I'm just gonna lean on
away.
the general store.
Stealthing away. You were off doing your thing. Clifford, you to this wiry-haired little. He kind of peeks up from what he's doing. Oh, customer! Yes. What do you want?
God, what are you?
What? Gnome? What do you mean?
Came out. Never mind. What is this?
This is my shop.
What do you sell?
What do you want?
He kind of reaches in his bag because he assumes it's like kind of like rare shit and everything, and he'll pull out like one of the giant's teeth and kind of say and just says, "It's kind of like, what do you think about this?"
Kind of grabs it, looks at it, kind of pokes his finger on it. Oh, pointy. What is this?
Giant's tooth.
Oh, fancy. What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know if it's worth anything.
I don't either. It's not my thing.
All right, fine. Do I need anything? I honestly just wanted to see what you had here.
He kind of looks around. Peeks. Are you a guard?
What?
A guard.
I look like a guard.
Fair point. And he goes into a box back there, and he just starts to pull out all this different shit. There's like a bundle of like dried mushrooms. Pulls out a bottle of this like blue milk. Looks like 2 bottles of alcohol. One looks really, really fancy and expensive. The other one looks less fancy and expensive. He pulls out a little box with a bunch of tea bags in it, and then a little bowl that is full of this like weird, like pinkish wax type substance.
Hey. Do I know what any of this stuff is?
Make
I think that's what Clifford is like. Okay, do I know what any of this stuff is? It's like
make an insight check for me.
insight. Wow, 11, I think. Yeah, 11.
11. You
And with the
know-
alcohol is, honestly.
you actually don't know what either of the alcohols. But you do know you've heard of this blue milk. It is a highly addictive substance known as Sanish. It is a combination of wolf's milk and a rare desert plant.
Okay.
And by knowing
do
that-
not fucking touch that.
You can assume that he's got a lot of drugs in a video.
Okay, and that's when he kind of hits him. Is like, oh my god, this is fucking drugs. No, it's he has
I
never
just sit
experimented
there,
with this
standing
shit.
there, just puff, 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 puff.
No, you honestly just see Clifford with a, oh shit, I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is awesome face.
So, anything look interesting?
When I fight, I go through. I get angry at things, and that kind of helps me, you know. And I don't want to.
Yes.
I don't want to completely lose my shit. Is there anything that could help me with that?
So you want to be angry, but not like, not really angry.
I know what I'm doing.
Want to know what you're doing. Interesting. Pull back up the, so I know what the drugs actually do. Let's see here. He kind of looks through his, stuff. No, not that. And he starts just looking through. He kind of takes a second and then just kind of pushes like the little bundle of mushrooms forward. He goes, "Not sure if this is exactly what you're wanting, but this will make you feel much more down to earth. You know, maybe a lot less pissed off at whatever is making you mad.
Okay.
Not really my area of expertise. Is for angry people, more so for, or not for combat, more so for recreational purposes."
I understand what you sell now, but how much for the bag?
For one, 10 gold pieces.
How big is the bag?
It's just like this little bundle, maybe about this.
Okay.
It's a small bag. It's like one. It'd be good enough for one dose.
Let's see. I'm just looking at my stuff to see what, because I don't think besides the warm clothes, I don't think I'll need anything. So yeah, he'll do the 10 gold.
He takes the gold and he hands you the little bag. Pleasure doing business with you. I knew setting up in this town was.
And
Got any
as he
more?
walks away, he'll kind of.
No,
look
you
at
bought me
the
out.
bag.
No, the mushrooms.
Oh,
If
yes,
he's
yes,
going
yes,
on
I've
a
got
trip,
more.
I want to too.
Yes, yes, I've got more.
Literally took out just like maybe 2 of the mushrooms and put them in my mouth.
No, you do it. No. Oh. Get those out. And no.
And keep on walking.
Okay. What do you want?
But you just had him,
10
and
gold
I'll
pieces.
make sure he finds a nice, quiet place to eat those later.
Not. He hands them to you. Not for eating. You crumble up. You inhale. Don't eat.
Oh.
Oh, well, he didn't know.
New,
Tastes like
new
shit.
mushroom
You
to
know,
me
they don't
too.
know.
Oh, is that all for you today?
You know what? How much was the that blue wolf's milk?
1 gold piece per bottle.
How many bottles?
In total, I have 19.
I'll take 6. Hands him 6 gold pieces.
He pulls out one of those like little milk bottle carriers and just fills it up, puts it on the counter.
I then go back to the general store and mainly just going to purchase empty water skins, and I want to tuck each one of these into a water skin so they can hang without like clinking, and
Oh.
I can carry them more effectively.
Okay. I don't think water skins are expensive at all. I think they are
So
relative.
it's probably copper pieces.
Yeah. So for 6 water skins, it would be 1 gold and 2 silver.
Yeah, that's
They're
sounds about
2
right.
silver pieces apiece.
All right. Yep, I'll do that. So
Okay.
in total, I just dropped 6, 10 plus 12, 13.
You drop like 17-ish gold.
17. Sure, that sounds right. 3, 3. Cool.
10 for the mushrooms, 6 for the sanish, and then 1 gold and 2 silver for the water skins.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this, blue wolf's milk yet, but I think it's going to be fun in the future.
It could be. Very well could be. Clifford, make a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome. I actually want to fail this, but I want to see if I do make it. If it does anything to me. Come on. Oh, 12.
12. Okay. So takes a while, maybe about 15 minutes. What are you doing immediately after?
I feel like he's waiting to see, like he wants to see what I made the sleight of hand to see if he either tried to pick a few of them or or if he failed really. But I was gonna say he was gonna eat the whole fucking bag. But I think right now he is waiting to see what is gonna happen. He knows what to take, how much to take at a certain time.
Okay.
To him, this is like a baseline.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
D4.
Yes.
Yeah, right now he's probably leaning against the wall waiting for everybody. That is a 2.
2. Okay. 15 minutes after you pop that mushroom into your mouth, you were sitting there and, you're feeling, perfectly fine. Nothing's really happened. And then you start to get really cold and really sweaty. And it's really uncomfortable. You kind of like get down and on like in like the fetal position and start to just like curl up just to try to get warm. And you close your eyes for a second. You try to put on the ripped coat. It doesn't help in the slightest. You close your eyes for a second just to kind of think and you open your eyes and you are in a completely different fucking place. You are in a cave. You're in a cave for some reason. There is all these like bioluminescent fungus around. You are sitting on this floor that's just like covered in lichen. The lichen like kind of lights up wherever your hands touch it. And in front of you, there is just these massive mushroom growths that are coming out of the ground. Some of them are as tall as like 30 feet tall. They're like big old trees. Carved into some of the mushrooms, you see what looks to be like makeshift homes. And there's just like mushroom people just chilling out all around you.
Oh god.
Some of them pay you interest and are like looking at you like, what the fuck's this? Some of them just ignore you, but you were just chilling in this mushroom cave.
Does any of them look familiar to me? Do they look like my friends, or are they just random people?
No, they are just mushroom people. You see
I will
one of
pay
them.
them no mind, and I will wander off to look around at this mushroom village. I will go this way.
That's the thing from. That's the thing. But go ahead and just say, go ahead and make me a dexterity check, just to see if you bump into anything, because you guys, let's see, Kellum, I'd say you noticed that Clifford, like 15 minutes after he is just like,
I was literally about to ask if I saw him. I'm gonna go try to help him out.
He is like,
Check. That's okay. That's a 13.
13. Okay. So as you start to stand up, you see huge mushroom man come up. And he just kind of looks down at you. And Kellum, are you saying anything to him, or are you just?
Am I aware of what's going on? Like, have I determined that? Yeah.
No. You can. Oh, you can tell he's like, he's having a time, but you don't know what he's seeing.
Okay. Well, that's basically what I meant. Like, I understand he's tripping balls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. With my experience in this matter, I will speak softly and kind of slouch a little bit to be smaller. And, like, hey, friend, how's it going? Feeling kind of cold?
You hear the mushroom man say this to you.
He's intelligible.
Yeah, the mushroom man is you can hear the mushroom man saying what he Kellum.
I feel like Clifford is kind of like oh my god, they understand me. And it's like he's like yeah.
Of course we understand you, friend. Why don't you go ahead and just have a seat and look up at the sky? It's a very pretty sky.
Which is kind of weird because you're in a
I
cave.
can't see it because of the mushrooms. What are we?
Okay, so persuasion check to get his trip to happen outside now. Like, he just looks up, and suddenly he's no longer in a cave, but he sees a beautiful sky.
Oh,
I guess make a persuasion check. Don't think that's how it works, but sure. I'll let you roll for it.
Not that I know how to journey guide anybody.
No.
This is all a video game. Yeah, that's how that works.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Why not?
Jesus.
Oh god, where's the persuasion?
Disgusting. I hate smoke. It's grody. 16.
Oh, what? Twice, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Clifford. All of a sudden, you look up. And now, like a sky, but you're still in a cave. But there's like stars on the cave ceiling. There's like a constellation that's just a big mushroom. It's weird. It's really weird.
Clifford just starts just chuckling like.
Perfect.
Good. Very good. Very nice.
Perfect.
He hasn't seen anything.
Can I?
Yeah, so he's not panicking.
Can I try to figure out exactly how long these effects will work, last based on, a small inhalation based on, it being stuffed in someone's mouth?
So you're gonna inhale a little bit to figure out, or you're just trying to gauge?
I'm trying to figure out, like, based on my memory, like through rumors or anything I might know about this, how long the effects last.
Make a history check. See how well you know about this specific substance.
It can't be insight.
You can. Sure. I'll let you do insight.
Hey.
18. That's pretty good. You are pretty sure you have read a little bit about this substance before. It's called Mushroom Love. It's a special type of fungus that is harvested from myconid colonies. And
Nice.
it's meant to be inhaled, and it only lasts for maybe half. But when consumed, it can last for several hours. But you think a dose this small won't last any more than like 1 or 2.
Do you also know that Honora has lesser respiration, so...
That's right.
Don't you dare let this ride
I'm
out.
way against ruining people's trip, so that's not going to happen. But it does occur to me, and then I kind of laugh at myself for even thinking of such a ludicrous sentiment. He
Does it
paid
sound
good
like
money.
people laugh at me?
Oh, yes. All right, so you guys are just having a grand old time.
Do I see the ghost?
over... Kellum, do you make the ghost visible?
Um,
Or is the ghost invisible right now?
I think I have things to do, so I'm actually going to tell the ghost, make sure he doesn't hurt himself, and it can be visible if it wants to be, in order to, stop him from doing something stupid.
Kellum, you do
And my
this ghost just like comes out of the body of the giant man and is just like standing next to you now, and she just kind of holds it.
Random ghost thing comes out of big mushroom man. Mushroom man leaves. It stays here. I feel like he knows.
I had a parting message to say before I left.
Oh yes. What's your parting message? Yeah, what's your? Sorry, it's just a really
I
funny
wasn't
visual.
just gonna leave this poor soul. No, I'm
just
a professional. I have standards.
Funny. Sorry, go ahead.
So friend, this is our other mutual friend. And then Ghost enters picture. She's gonna hang out with you for a little bit while I go do friendly, fun activities. Bye, and I wave and walk away.
Clifford tries to put a finger to the ghost's mouth. It's like, shh, don't tell Thumo. And he's still looking at the camera.
Don't tell Thumo.
Yes.
Victory.
Okay.
That is a successful trip saved.
That is. This went
Happy
better than it
days.
could have
I
gone.
feel like Clifford
Happy-
knows he's tripping balls, so I don't think at least
you're
something that's
you're-
super big or anything will not freak him out.
You're fairly aware that this is because of the mushrooms.
Yeah.
You're like 68% sure that it's all fake.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
so,
I'm, this is a big
Damn,
dream
what was-
or something. I don't.
yeah. What was your question?
What was it skirmish, or what was the name of the blue liquid?
Sanish. I will.
Sanish. I knew it was something like that.
Sanish.
S-A-N-I-S-H.
Sanish. Yeah.
And was it the weed? Was that Fey weed? What was it? Actual
That was halfling
title?
weed.
Halfling. I knew it was something. Okay.
You bought him
Thank
out
you.
of that. He'll have to go get more.
How much was it in total, like poundage or ounces?
It would have been a total of 2 ounces, I think, in total that she bought from. He had 8 quarters. Yeah, he had 8 quarters, so yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, what is everybody else doing?
I'm spending 10 minutes to cast Identify as a ritual on the bracelet to make sure it isn't cursed.
Okay, so you're doing that. 10 minutes passes, not cursed.
Great. After that, I am going to scurry over to Camilla's place, but I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm going to use Mage Hand to open a window and then use Mage Hand to put the box that I purchased at Alfreda's into Camilla's place without disturbing anything.
Okay, you're trying to be quiet about it.
Very quiet and stealthy.
Make a stealth check for me.
Oh boy.
Where did Urasana go? Oh, there she is in her tree. Okay.
Yep, in the tree.
Or this could be amazing.
Oh, perfect. Without making a the window just open, box right on the table, window closed again, and you are gone like a summer breeze.
Like it never even happened.
Like it never even happened.
And then I'm gonna go look for Orsana.
Okay. Orsana, you find her in the tree. Let's see. Real quick though, Thuma, was there anything you were wanting at this time, or are you just kind of waiting for your part?
I'm sort of just waiting for my party to let me know when they're ready.
Okay. Nora, would you like to say to Orsana?
Are you familiar with where we're going?
If it's not the forest, then no.
Are you scared at all of where we're going?
No. Not that she would admit it. No.
Do I believe her?
Roll an insight check.
I have no idea.
I guess make a. I don't know. I don't know if you're actually telling the truth or not. So
I believe her.
Yeah.
I believe her. I am so relieved that Orasana's not afraid, and
Absolutely.
Orasana's not afraid. I shouldn't have to be afraid either. This is great. I have
Yeah.
total trust and faith.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolled a nat 1 for anybody who
Yep.
didn't see it.
Uh,
Are you ready to go?
I mean, when those idiots stopped, like, walking into walls and whatever the hell
ranting
they're
about
doing.
mushroom men.
What are they doing?
Speaking nonsense.
Boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna go over and find the group that is making nonsense.
Yes,
I'm
and you
gonna
see.
jump out the tree and find the syrup.
All right, so you go find Thumo, and you go.
Yep.
Drum. There's Thumo. Aurora, you see Clifford just kind of sitting up against the wall to the cemetery. The ghost is just like hovering next to him.
I feel like
Holding his
Clifford
hand.
is more open, like trying to get it to talk, but at the same time, it isn't talking to him. He's just asking like simple questions.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to the ghost. The ghost doesn't seem to be responding. Clifford, you do see this weird mushroom dog start to walk up to you. It's walking on like all fours, and it's got this weird like mushroom cap head. And it just kind of walks up to you. Honora, are you saying anything to Clifford?
No, I'm talking to the ghost.
Yeah, the mushroom dog starts talking to the ghost.
What did they do now?
Is the dog intelligible?
Yeah, you hear the dog say, "What did they do now?"
I'm gonna
And
go up
Clifford's kinda, like,
to
staring.
Nora.
See the
I'm gonna go
giant,
ahead-
like 12-foot tall mushroom come back.
And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, other friend, just know that our mutual friend is currently trying to enjoy the skyline. So maybe we should go over there and have a talk."
Clifford looks at him and is like, "The mushroom dog is talking."
Yeah, yes, it is. It's
where did
also your
he-
friend.
Where did he come to be like this?
Yeah, he's just having a good time.
But how did he come to have a good time?
Let's have this talk over there so we don't ruin the good time.
I follow.
The mushroom dog and the large mushroom walk away.
Clifford's like, but I didn't get to pet it.
Where did
We
he
hear
get
it.
the Where did he get the stuff?
Who knows? All I know is I've got some experience with this kind of stuff, and if you
Do I
don't want
believe
him
him?
to have a bad trip,
Do I believe Kellum doesn't know where?
Make a deception check for Kellum.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's Honora's insight. Okay.
Nat 20, dude. Come on. Don't be a snitch.
Don't be a snitch.
Aww.
Yeah, he kind of. You're pretty sure he knows where it came from.
Kellum, you need to tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
You are
He's in
not
a
telling
very
me.
fragile state.
You are
He
not
is
telling
in a
me the
very
truth.
fragile state.
You don't know. You said you didn't know where. Tell me where, and tell me now.
Not nearly as important as just leaving him alone for like 2 hours.
Tell me where, and tell me now.
Can't tell you what I'm not sure about.
You are sure. You do know. And if you don't tell me, there will be consequences.
Well, unfortunate.
And that I leave Kellum, and I go over Clifford, and I use Lesser Restoration to drag him out of his trip.
Aww. That's okay, though.
Clifford, you see the mushroom dog walks back up, and it sort of sits down as a dog would and extends one of its paws out towards you. And as it touches you, like right on the chest, suddenly the entire world just kind of like shrinks in on itself, and in a flash, you are back in Crowe's Rest, standing next to the cemetery. The ghost is still there, actually, but all of the mushrooms are gone, and you just realize that whatever that was is over now.
Kind of like looks around for a minute, and his eyes have gone back to normal, and he's kind of like, okay. And he's like, and he kind of just looks at Nora and just like, hello?
And I need you to make me another Constitution.
I'm going to look up at Clifford. Clifford is very tall. And I'm going to say, in my scariest, most threatening and intimidating tone, I am both mad and disappointed. And I'm going to walk away.
I did it. I got a 10.
I know. I'm going to message you something here.
Oh no. That is not good. Let's see. Nora just said, I'm very disappointed. He is not phased at all.
Said I was mad and disappointed.
I don't care.
The combo. Oh, wow. The wombo combo.
Went through the chest of a giant. That's not gonna fucking phase me. I'm just kidding. It really does. Deep down. He's gonna act like it doesn't, but I kind of want more of this mushroom. Oh, that was a. Oh, okay.
That was really funny.
Keep that to
Deep
myself.
down,
But I
actually,
feel like Clifford would wait for Nora to not look and stuff them deep in his bag.
How are you about to say I'm gonna keep that to myself after you read that?
Sorry, I'm a out loud reader.
It's okay. I'm messing with you. All right. So, Orisana, was there anything you wanted to talk to Thumo about, or you just finding him?
Just finding him. I don't know whether to ask around about like special arrows or something, because after that giant and just not really doing much. Would there be any place for like special kind of arrows for or something?
You could talk to the blacksmith about it. Job. He not too sure what he'd have in terms of specialty arrows. Take quests.
Yeah. But that would take time to make.
Yeah,
and
you're
we
not.
keep going now.
You're pretty sure that there's nowhere in town that non-standard arrow readily.
Not even like special medals or I don't know.
Yeah, no like mithril letterman's This is a real way too small of a town for.
Not even silver.
Let me roll it. Let me roll a D100.
Okay.
There's a
Because yeah,
that
they
chance.
were mentioning different different things that could be out there. So.
I'm going to say there's a 30% chance that the blacksmith have some arrows. The blacksmith does have some silvered arrows for sale. But I think silvered arrows are expensive. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Yeah, so for a bundle of 20 silvered arrows, it'd be 50.
Sorry, be how much?
50.
50. Nah, I gotta wait. Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
Just hope it's still there when I get back.
Alrighty then. Anything else for anybody?
Would Ursula
Clifford get a-
tell anybody that she was looking for silvered arrows or how much they cost, or is that not known to us?
Would you have, or would you have just gone and done that?
I'm gonna do a roll thing.
Okay.
Evens tell,
Richard
odds
just-
not.
Oh.
Odds not, no,
What's
they're
up?
the same.
All right. So yeah, you said you did not say anything.
No.
Okay. So yeah, no, she didn't say anything. Clifford, you say you had
rolled the
something?
one then, and not at an important time.
Yeah, that's true.
I kept talking out loud and I was interrupting everybody, but Clifford is just trying to see if he can get a name out of the ghost. He has everything. He's literally waiting for everybody.
I'll call the ghost away for now that she's not actively helping him anymore.
Oh yeah, as you start to say like, "What's your name? Tell me," she just flies away.
He's like, "So, what's your name?" Flies away, and I know it's his. So I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
All
In the middle of the
all
conversation.
invisible. It's always invisible, like always.
Well, it obviously can be right here. He kind of just sitting up. He's getting up and everything. He's like, "Are we ready to go?"
Speaking of TPK, I have nothing else to do. I did grab from the church 2 vials of holy water in case we need them.
All right.
All right. Anything else from anybody before you guys head off?
Don't think so. I have everything. I'm good to go.
Done
Okay.
enough damage today.
Yep, I think we did enough damage today.
Beautiful.
To our psyches,
All
but
right. All right. So you guys to head off down the paths through the forest. It's about a day's journey to actually get to the mountains. That is included in the time it takes to get there. It's mostly a lot of climbing once you start getting to the mountains. So the way this is going to work will determine a little bit on what you. So you guys did purchase the proper equipment. So, would you guys like to travel at a regular pace, which is just, obviously regular, a fast pace, which will get you guys there a little bit faster, but will also make you guys a little bit more, will attract a little bit more attention, or a slow pace, which will get you there a little bit slower, but will also draw less attention?
Let's go to regular
It's up to you guys.
pace.
Just a regular pace?
Regular pace is fine.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
until we actually do run into some shit, and then maybe we'll change.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are traveling just a regular, typical. Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
assuming not taking the cart because we know our path is going to involve going up mountains.
Yes, taking the cart would be there'd be no point to it.
It'd be more of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Ari's gonna take flank though.
All right. So for this first day of travel, okay, cool.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, excuse me. For this first day of travel, can I get Orisana to please roll me a D100?
The straight 100. Come on. Oh,
Drug tabs.
49.
Okay. 49. Cool. Will you please roll me a D20?
13.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this first day goes by uneventful. The birds chirping in the forest, the insects buzzing. It's a pretty nice day. A rarity here in Etheris, but uneventful. You guys eventually come and set up camp about at the base of the mountains. It's late at night. It's getting dark. It's a good place to set up. Do you guys build a fire? And if so, it's true. Do you guys build a fire? And if so, how long do you keep it lit?
I'm gonna leave that to the others.
Clifford
cold?
doesn't have dark vision.
Is it cold out?
No, it is not cold. It is gets colder up towards the top, but it is like late spring, early summer, so it's probably a cool 70 degrees outside. Nice 70 degrees.
Okay, I don't think we should light a fire. I don't want to attract monster attention.
Alright, that's fine.
Fine with that. The shadows.
Orisana, that's really
Goodness me.
creepy. Orisana, that's really creepy, and I like it.
What'd you say? I didn't hear. I was coughing like a madman.
I said, Orisana, that's really creepy, and I like it.
No, what did Orisana say that was creepy?
Oh, just...
I said something from the shadows.
No.
and I can't see her otherwise, and that is creepy.
Ah.
All right. So as you guys go, set up camp for the night in the darkness, who is keeping first watch?
Clifford will do it. He's blind, but you know.
Okay.
Go
I
volunteers.
only have to sleep.
Well,
Okay. So Kellum and Clifford want to pull a double shift.
Sure.
Okay. I would like perception
while
checks
they're-
from.
s-
Yeah,
Sorry,
go ahead.
before they go to take their watch, I am
Mm-hmm.
going to cast. I'm going to cast light on something that Clifford is holding, so he can see.
Okay. Cool. So Clifford will say, just your sword starts to glow bright light for you to see around the immediate area. I would like for both of you to please roll me perception. How long does light last for? Is it a minute or an hour?
An hour.
Oh, okay, awesome. 21. And from Kellum.
Just as a point of order, though,
18.
I do that by grabbing the blade of Clifford's sword without talking at him, giving him the silent treatment.
Good to know. All right.
So helpful.
This
He can't do
first-
shit.
This first watch is fairly uneventful. The sky is bright. It is almost a full moon. You can see a little bit. You guys look around at the base of the mountain. There is, the cliffs, the hills, the trees. And at the start of your watch, you noticed, just a couple of hills, a couple of bushes, just a regular. But towards the end of your watch, you're pretty sure one of the hills is moving.
Ooh, okay.
Luckily, it is moving away from your group, for now
Huh.
at least. But the hill is moving.
Do I know anything around here that could be the size of a hill, maybe, and move?
Make a history check.
I guess I will do the same for,
Okay, sure thing.
for nature.
Awesome. 6. I have no clue.
It would be. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it would be history. Where are you at? Please don't count this.
My logic is I'm wondering if I know a living creature, like something even larger than a giant.
Yes. But there is. Grim Hollow has a really cool. You. Okay, so you can do your choice of. No, I said. I stopped talking after I said that. I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you cut off like everything.
No, so go ahead and yeah, just do history.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a 6.
10? I think a 10 is like the DC. Oh, okay. You've heard legends of a creature that moves through the mountains at just a slow, steady pace, consuming everything it passes over. Just a legend, though. You're pretty sure. Actually, you're not too sure after what you've seen tonight, but you've heard legends of things.
How far away does it appear to be?
Oh, a couple hundred yards or so. Like I said, it's moving away from your group for now, but it's just moving at a slow, steady pace.
I'm gonna send the ghost to fly over it, and I'm gonna tell Clifford that I'm gonna get a closer look, and kind of just sit down next to him and give my vision to the ghost, so I can take a look at this thing.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
I tell Clifford, unless this thing is magical, it won't know the ghost is there.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just happy
Let's-
it's going the other way.
Let me look at something real quick. Okay. How close do you get your ghost? Left. That. Okay, that was Pancake. Why'd Pancake leave? How close do you get your?
I go like probably say at least 60 feet above it, like flying really high and looking down at it.
Let's see. Since it is so
60
dark
feet
out
from it, not the. Yeah.
I do need a perception check from you because it is dark and it's kind of hard to make out detail.
18, not counting.
No, that was just to see the thing moving.
Yeah, I knew it was
As
gonna happen.
far as you
I
can
knew
tell
it
that it's
was.
you can tell that it's a moving hill, but other than that, you're unsure. You see as it moves, even with the nat one, as it trees just get sucked into it and just disappear. A couple of low-flying birds, like a couple of tendrils, come out and just whip at them and snag them into the thing, and they disappear as well. You're very happy that it's moving away.
Okay. I'm gonna have the ghost fly in front of it, like about the same distance, like, and take a look at it.
Just keeps getting closer. As far as you can tell in the low light, it is... How close do you let this thing get to your ghost?
Judging from my view of above, about how close did the birds get when the things lashed out?
Maybe about 20 feet away.
Then I gauge what I think is about 40 feet away.
Let's see here. Okay.
Can I make out
Yeah,
what it is yet?
It is a moving hill, as far as you can tell.
Interesting. I will have the ghost keep an eye on it and alert me if its trajectory changes, but I will drop my own vision and just kind of let the ghost take care of itself.
Okay. So you do that.
I informed Clifford that this thing can reach out 20 feet and just eat pretty much anything and everything that's around it. Like entire trees around it.
Yeah, I'm happy it's going that way.
And I also give him the remainder of my mushrooms.
Yeah, no, Clifford is not going to touch them right now.
Yeah. I struck up my own
As much as
pipe.
he would like to, he is going to be a smart person
for
right
me.
now, and he's seeing shit. No.
There we go. Okay. Your pancake was being stupid there. All right. So
Because
first shift
waffles are
goes
better.
by. Who is taking second watch?
How long was first watch?
It's about 2.5 or so hours.
It's only 4.
You can take third watch and have a long rest.
I'll take
If
second.
no one else wants it.
I'll take
Okay.
second watch.
Honora, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I inform Honora of what we've seen and point at the direction where the ghost is.
The hill is at this point gone from sight.
It's over that way. The ghost is keeping an eye on it. If it turns around, I'll know.
23. Your watch is uneventful. You don't see any giant moving hills. And not much happens on your watch. Orasana, I assume you'd like to take third watch?
Yes, please.
I'll go ahead
Alright.
and wake up at this time, and she wants to do that with perception. Do that with advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage, Orasana.
Check with advantage. I think I already got advantage because of being me. Perception. Oh, at 10 with advantage. Okay.
Ooh. You're just a little distracted tonight, not quite feeling yourself. But luckily, you don't see any moving hills. You don't see any giant creatures like that. And it is uneventful. Eventually, morning comes, and you guys are ready to today. Me? Let's see. If I could go ahead and get Thumo. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
You said
Whoa. Whoa.
D100?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anybody pack us anything to eat?
I had to take off caps lock.
Leave it on. Make everything intense.
There we go, 78.
78. All right. Alrighty, another surprisingly uneventful day of travel. I start to head up the mountains this time. It is made fairly easily traversable with your climbing gear. With that, no checks are required to actually move forward. If I could have you, as though, roll me a d20 though, Thumo, please.
I can. Let's see. 11.
Alrighty. So, you guys are making your way up the mountain. Another uneventful day. As night comes, you guys all find a nice little spot along kind of this well carved out path to set up some camps for the night. And it is another, again, a pretty nice day of travel. Who wants to take first watch for this night?
I guess we might as well make it a
Tell
routine.
him
Clifford will take it.
Kellen states he will always take first watch if it's available. but he'll also sit down and actually eat something tonight.
All right.
How far did the hill get?
It went all night. It just kept moving.
Is there
Oh,
like
wait.
in the daytime? Is there like a trail that it left?
Yes, there is a very visible. Do you guys go and check it out?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we
yeah,
can,
there's-
I can see it, not looking for the thing. Just
Yeah, there's just a very obvious trail of what looks to be freshly soil,
Freshly what?
freshly tilled soil.
Ha! Oh.
nothing.
Are there even worms in the soil?
No.
I didn't think so. I will, if the thing kept going in a straight line away from us, I'll just go ahead and have the ghost fly back, because obviously it's not a problem right now.
Okay. So you do that. You guys are. Okay, so you two are taking first watch again?
Yep.
Aye.
All right. I would like for the two of you to please roll me perception.
And boop. That is a 13.
13.
17.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Okay. You're gonna go ahead and put you guys onto a map. It is nighttime. The map is not nighttime. Just imagine that it is.
And I can't see shit.
Can't see.
I mean, like in character terms.
He's human,
I
right?
can't see shit.
Oh yeah. It is dark out. You guys keep campfire.
I would not want to do a campfire unless it was cold, but I would light Clifford's sword again.
Okay. Good to know. Good to. Yeah, you guys would be. Are you staying? So put yourselves wherever.
I feel like Clifford would be like here, just looking out this way.
Let's see, and this is just so I know. Light is 20 foot bright, 20 foot dark. Or dim.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you an aura there, Cliff, just so everything in that radius you can see.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna make it a less bright color. There we go. Oh, and Nora, you are up there on the rock. Okay.
You should be tall.
Athletics check.
Why is my computer being so laggy all of a sudden? Like not
I was
letting
gonna say,
me.
where am I? Come on, DM.
Oh, move your shelf. Put you on there. Oh, wait a minute. That's the.
Oh, that's you know what? I'll go ahead and sleep up
Put you
here
on the jam
since
layer on accident.
since Nora wants to be up there. I'll be right there.
All right, so everybody is getting.
Is it like dead of night?
It's like maybe 11 p.m. or midnight at this point.
Why is it not letting me move me?
Because I put you on there and not you. Let me give me a second.
No.
Alright, give me 1 second, because y'all have scattered all.
Good.
You don't sleep together. We're a bunch of strangers.
Fair enough. Alrighty. So you rolled what, a 17?
Yeah, I rolled a
13?
17. And I'm kind of like under this ledge overhang here.
Okay. You hear footsteps, Callum, coming from the darkness. You hear loud, heavy footsteps.
Give me one moment.
But Clifford does not hear them.
You don't hear them. You're a little
They're back.
off put.
He's busy just shining his sword and singing to himself.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm going to point at Clifford and send the message that company is coming up the road.
All right.
Because I actually have a message.
Okay, so you do that. You don't wake anybody. You just say that to Clifford.
Tell him first, and then message.
So as
go
you
wake up.
send your message to Clifford,
Mhm.
you hear this loud, bellowing roar from maybe like 30 feet away. As you see, what's your dark vision range? Is it 60?
60? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's standard, but
Yeah, 60 is the standard.
check.
You see
I mean,
two
might not
huge
give any
bugbears that have jumped out from behind the rocks they were hiding behind. From just what you can see right there. And I would like everybody to please roll me some initiatives. Everybody is waking up at this point. Everybody besides Kellum and Clifford.
Best initiative.
Besides Kellum and Clifford, what?
Everybody besides Kellum and Clifford is starting.
Okay.
Right.
Not you. Let me get you guys on here. Thumo, what'd you roll?
3.
Oh, got a 3.
3, okay. Kellum, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Clifford, what'd you get?
14.
You said 14?
14, yeah.
Honora, what'd you get?
13.
15. Orasana, what'd you get?
23.
Oh!
He was prepared for this shit. She knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, you are. That was a good roll.
19.
Ah! God Lord, I cannot roll type today. Okay, good to
Wow.
know. Luckily. All right. So, first up in this is going to be Honora. As you awake as well, another bugbears right beneath you, and another rock directly ahead from. They're just slightly out of your range, Callum, to see.
Sorry, what do I see?
2 more bugbears.
Okay. And under the rock, you said.
One is directly beneath you, and the other one's on the rock from you.
Okay. With the way you were cut up, it sounded like 2 bugbears and a rock, as in a monster rock, which
That's good. That's a good name for a sitcom.
yes.
All right, Orasana, what'd you like to do?
Okay. Just one note. So this is darkness. Therefore, I am invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see in darkness. Correct?
Yes. What's your dark vision range?
I believe it's 6.
60. Okay, so you actually right now cannot see any of the threatening creatures.
People have been pointing it out, yelling and stuff.
You heard this like monstrous roar from just up the path, but you can't see it.
Okay. Stupid. That's probably not a thing. Use one ranger spell slot to sense within a mile if there is aberrations, celestials, dragons, and stuff. Because I don't know that they are there.
Well, okay, I will say you did hear something just like
Okay.
so you do know something
Okay.
there.
Right,
So you don't have to waste that if you don't want to.
Okay. Sure, I just didn't want to matter that.
Okay.
Okay. Don't know where they are exactly. You know what? Can I do a blind shot? So I'll take disadvantage. Just do a longbow blind shot based on sound.
Based on sound, sure. The one that roared where you are, I'll say 3/4 cover, so he's gonna have a boost to his AC as well. So you can go and roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Can't have smart because I don't know where it is. Okay, I'm just gonna do 2. Oh, no.
Or if you roll once, dang. Okay, so a 20 with disadvantage. That still manages to hit. So 7 points of damage from guy there.
Does it scream out that I hit it?
It's more like a. And it's more like a pained.
Okay, because I am going before the enemy in the first round, I can go again.
Okay, I assume you're shooting at the same target.
Yep.
I love seeing all the rulers. With disadvantage, an 18 is because he has 3/4 cover. Is you just hear the arrow tink off.
Okay.
Would you like to move at all?
I probably so. Not sure why there's a mark on. Is that mark on my invisibility?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I'm staying by that rock. Yep.
Okay,
Done.
sure
Next.
thing. Good. Next up is going to be the bugbears. You see that. Does anybody here see goblin?
No.
Do you speak? No.
All right, so they start.
I think I got it. Probably.
You do speak
Hold on.
goblin?
Let me double check myself.
You sound like you're very far away now.
Nope, I think that was Nash. Sorry.
Okay. So you hear the bugbears start yelling at each other in a language that none of you understand. And they are going to do some fun things. So he's going to move, and he's going to climb up here with his move to get up next to you. This one is going to jump up here, and is going to try to use its movement to jump. I'm going to check. 12. Gets to about right there. Can't quite get to you. Actually, you are within its reach. It has a 10-foot reach. And this one right here is going to next to Kella. Let's see. Anora, you are going to get. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. With that attack, earlier I could do an extra 1d8 for ambusher. I didn't do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d8 then.
Okay. That's 1. Whatever.
It adds up. All right. So Anora, you are going to get a couple of. The one in the back here can only make. Let's see. Actually, you're within. Oh, you're within 10 feet. Okay, so it gets to make both attacks against. So that you're going to get 2 glaive attacks and 2 halved attacks from both of them. So we'll do the glaives first. 23 and a 22 to hit.
Those hit a lot.
So this is in total, you're going to be taking 16 points of damage from both of those attacks. As both of them take their glaives and slash them down across you. They just have this like blood-crazed frenzy in their eyes. Now they're going to make some with the halves of their glaives. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so both of those will hit. For an additional 14 points of damage as they just start hitting you with the back ends of their glaive. You're down.
Yes.
So Anora just goes down immediately. She is down, and you guys hear the bugbears are there screaming and just raging at her. Actually, they get an ability for that. So they downed a creature, so they are technically only one of them gets to use half its. Technically, only one of them gets to do that. Kellum, against you, one attack with the glaive for a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
For 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And a 21 to hit for 8. Oh my
I'm
god,
down.
that was max damage both times. I don't think your is 18.
Yes, it is. It is 18.
Oh lord. Okay, so Kellum also goes down. And this guy gonna move 15 feet forward. Kellum, can I get a death save from you, please? As a success. It is one success.
Should I make a death save too, or should I wait till my turn?
It's on your turn, you'll do it. Which is actually right now, so yeah, go ahead and make a death save.
I should be after Clifford.
You rolled a 15, right?
No, a 13.
Oh, 13, I misheard you, okay. So yes, it'll actually be Cliff.
Oh boy! So I saw. Do I know 2 people have gone down, or just?
I would say
here.
you heard the screams of Nora and Kellum as they were jumped.
Fuck it. Clifford would like to rage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
I'm gonna go to my action to mark this off real quick because I've noticed I have not been doing that.
I will say this as well. I was thinking about this. I will say this, and I'll just keep this in mind for whatever reasons you may like. If you wish to purposefully fail this save, you absolutely can. If you want to. That is 100% up to you.
Hold on.
Or you can just roll as normal.
That was my intelligence thing. I just wanted to see. Knows it's not a good idea.
But it's going anyway.
I got a 10.
All right, so you managed to fight off the earth. Rage.
He basically is gonna run up to this guy.
Okay.
Big ol' scream. Okay, he's gonna make. So if I use frenzy, do I still have my bonus action to make 2 attacks, or is
On
it
your next turn, you will.
my next turn? Okay, I'll just go ahead and do frenzy.
Okay.
Make this one fucking reckless. He's missed.
Yeah. So you're recklessing. You're just swinging wildly at this thing. Let's see.
Close, but
25 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
there's a 9. And plus
that-
2, so that's 11.
Minus 11. Just take a big slash down the chest. Pained. Looking fairly hurt after that.
There goes my bonus action. For now, that is it. It is gonna be this dude's face.
Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on. I done did fuck up. I was looking at the stat sheet when I made the attacks against both of you. So let's see here. Honora, if you had 14 HP, would you still be up? Actually, Honora, that 14 HP against you, ignore it. That was wrong. Only the 24 damage, or only the 16 damage should have gone through.
Okay.
Those attacks should not have been made. That's on me. And Kellum, for you, 8 points of damage should not have gone through. So minus 14 to you, Kellum, minus 16 to you, Honora. That is my bad. I was looking at the stat block. I was looking at the other guy's stat block for them. So you both should still be up.
You said I took the 14 first, but not the 8.
Not the 8. So you should still be up.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. That's my bad. Okay, so this guy, they have battle axes, not glaives. But after Clifford's turn, Honora, that is your turn. Not down.
Not down. I'm trying to figure out how I get myself back up on my character sheet on D&D Beyond, because that is easier for me, despite the fact that I am struggling with how to not be dead. There we go. Alright. So sorry, how much damage did I take originally?
Sorry, what people are talking at me?
How much damage should I have taken from the first attack?
In total, you would have taken 16.
16. Alright, let me just do the math, which I'm very bad at, so I am pulling out my calculator. Okay, great. So okay, there we go. I am alive, which is, you know, something. I am going to cast invisibility on myself.
Ooh, okay. So you just go invisible.
Mm-hmm. As my action. Half of my movement to get up from being prone.
Okay.
And how much distance would it be if I dropped down? If I just let myself fall off the cliff?
You could do that with like 5 feet of movement if you want to get in it.
Sorry, I could do that with 5 feet of movement and what?
5 feet of movement, or let's see, 5 feet and then to drop. Yeah, you could just. It would be tax opportunity, but they would get.
I'm invisible.
Yes, but they still get a tax opportunity.
Okay, so they do that with disadvantage though.
Mm-hmm.
And would I take any damage from the drop?
No, it's not a big enough drop. It's like, it's not a big enough drop.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a try to drop down.
Okay, so let's see, just that guy there. Let's see, 2d20. 14 for the lowest one.
Nice.
All right, so you see as it just like starts lashing out, you are going to take an additional 12 points of damage.
I'm for real down this time.
Oh no! So yeah, as you go and you leap off the thing, it's and you fall down. The invisibility does drop.
Yes, I was going to say if I lose concentration by being knocked unconscious, I assume the invisibility drops.
Yes, it does, unfortunately. And then this guy, or no, that's his reaction, so he's not. All right, so you go down. Unfortunately, that is your turn, Nora.
At least
Now
I'm
we
out
move-
of danger.
You are out of danger currently. Technically, kind of. Now we move to the.
Okay, so what
Where
happened
the-
with my turn?
What about my
Um,
turn?
Okay, yeah, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. So, Kellum, you can go and take your turn. Because you were not down.
Very first thing I believe I'm going to do is disengage for an action. And then I'm going to. I can't move. Drag. Make arrow.
You
Why
should
is
be
it
able
not
to
making
move.
arrow?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So I'm going to run over this way.
You have a 10 more feet of
Is that
movement.
only 20?
Yeah. You can get to like here.
Okay. That was what I was wanting the arrow for. Make it easy. Then I'm going to one. That I guess first things first, take care of myself before helping anyone else. I'm gonna spend the sorcery point to bonus action cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
And that's 1d4 plus 4. That's oh no. Is it R slash or slash R?
Slasher.
Thank you. I couldn't remember. He put me on the spot.
That's what I did. Oh, I need a space, don't I? Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, so that'd be 6 temp HP. Temporary 6. Probably not as easily. After that, I guess that'll have to just be my turn for now. I tell
right.
Clifford, get him distracted, and I'll make my way over to Honora and help her.
All right. So Clifford, I will let you redo your turn as well.
All right. This only changes one thing I'd like to do. I'm still gonna rage, and I'll keep the whole.
Yes, you can keep the roll. I'm not going to make you roll it.
Yeah. But I would like to basically charge up to this guy because that's my movement. And what's down here?
It's just like the edge of the cliff. It just
To the cliff. I'm gonna try to shove him off of it.
I thought
Okay.
so hard. I thought so hard about doing that, but I am.
Okay.
Like, no, I'm just gonna retreat.
So go ahead and roll a unarmed attack roll, like you
Do I
would
get
for a
advantage?
punch.
Well, I guess that wouldn't
If
be.
you want a
advantage,
reckless.
it's not athletics. Yeah, fuck it.
All right. So go ahead and recklessly try to shove this man.
Reckless.
Okay. 21.
21. That hits. So you're just shoving him 5 feet.
Right into the friggin'
So he
abyss.
falls off. He screams as he falls down. Let's see. That is like anticipate that drop. We're gonna see. Let's see. We're gonna roll. A d10 times 10 to determine how far. To see how far. It's a 90-foot drop. So see, that is 6 points of damage. You want to go ahead and roll that for me?
96. You said D6s, right?
Yes.
Just making sure. And 25.
Hear a splattering sound.
And I will 5 more feet right here, basically give myself a little cushion so they don't try to just push me off. I'm gonna make my own little roar to try to get them to come to me.
All right. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So then Nora's turn would have happened, and then we go to the other bugbear. So this guy is going to look at you angrily, and he is going to just run at you. He's going to get right up there with you. He does have a glaive. He is going to make... Let's see, how many attacks does this guy get? He's going to make a glaive and a half attack against you.
With
So the glaive-
advantage since I reckless on that.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. So yeah, 20 to hit.
That hits.
For... Oh, God, that's really bad. 6 halved to 3 points of damage.
Yoink.
And a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So there's 2d4 plus 4. For 10 halves to 5 points as he takes the half and hits you across the face with it. Alright, that is his turn. Thumo, it is your turn.
Alright, I would like to go ahead and move my 30 feet here.
Okay.
As soon as I get to the edge, I'm just going to jump and pull the wings out and just fly straight, whatever that is. However high
Okay.
that is, I'm just going to glide the rest of the way. As I'm passing that way, I'm going to go ahead and this should work the way I want it to. make sure I calculated that right. I did not, but I'll go ahead and drop Clifford a healing word as a bonus action because I have Circle of Mortality for being a great cleric. It lets me do no, healing word is even I'm sorry, that's Spare the Dying that I was even thinking about. Healing word is a bonus action anyway. I can go ahead and give that to him. That's I just had it up. Healing word. Here we go. Bam. 7 points of.
You get 7 hit points back.
7.
Yep. Then.
That I made that damage. Hold on. Ooh. And Fix, go ahead.
Okay. Can I see these bugbears over here?
Yeah, you've got 60 feet dark vision.
I don't have any dark vision.
Oh. Then you actually, they are just out of light range. You actually.
They're out of my light range?
Yep, the range of Clifford right here is.
Fine. I'll go ahead and drop a Sacred Flame on this bugbear right next to Clifford then. Dex save.
Dex save.
Should be
DC 14?
Yes.
18 on the save.
That's fine. That's all I can do at the moment.
All right, bring us back to the top with Orsana.
Yep.
See, the only one you can see currently is the one that Clifford is.
Okay. Yep, okay. Myself? You would have just felt our wind go past you, Colin. You wouldn't have seen anything.
I also see that one
yeah.
over there.
I see that one. Alright. Am I aware of the down?
I would say you guys would be aware that Honora is down.
And, it's
I don't think any of you can
90
see
feet,
her.
50 feet, by the way, my
Oh, you have
dog-
90 feet of dark vision. Okay, yeah, you
forgot.
can see both Honora and the bugbear.
Okay. Dora. They're right there. From this distance, can I tell a bugbear on the rock which one's lesser off? And if I shoot it, I don't want it to fall on Honora.
Neither of the two up here have been touched.
Okay. But if they go down, they're not gonna fall on it.
Most definitely not. No.
Okay. I'll shoot over Luma's head and shoot that.
Hunter's mark or anything?
Hey, yep, I was just trying to pick it. I'm shooting that one with Hunter's mark. No advantage because it's round 2.
All right.
Yep. Number, yeah.
18 definitely hits.
So it's
14.
14.
Arrow goes out, strikes right in the shoulder. He's still. That hurt. You were also technically not invisible because you were standing in.
In light.
Oh my god.
Okay. And I used all my movement to get that damn. Okay, well you can see me now. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Alrighty. All these guys, okay. Alright, that brings us to the regular bugbears. This guy's just out of range. See, this one's gonna run down and get in range of there. This one is going to do same, because they're bugbears, they get a little bit of, oh wait a minute. Oh, these bugbears don't. Okay. So let's see. Only the one is going to make an attack against you. It is going to be a battle axe attack, two-handed. Does a 14 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
Dumo?
No, it does. No, it does not.
Okay. So yeah, that misses. He goes and swings wide. Kellum,
What?
your turn.
Oh. Well, then I am going to. Okay, so how do you get this darn ruler to work? Because I swear to God, I've been clicking and dragging and nothing's happening.
You have to right click.
In doing that too, all it does is give me a little fist. It doesn't let me actually
It shouldn't.
measure. Yeah, it gives me.
You can also just click on the. You can also just click on the ruler.
I do not know where the ruler is.
It's on the little toolbar.
Toolbar.
On the left-hand side, you'll see at the top left-hand corner, it'll have like select, draw, and it should have a ruler for you.
Snap the corner.
Yep, top left-hand corner.
Okay, that's 80. Cool. That I could do. Alright, so. Not that I'm good at that. Dead. I think I'm going to go after this one. They look like regular bugbears, right? Like not undead bugbears.
They're not undead. They are Etheris. They're not the same as bugbear. To you guys, they'd be regular bugbears.
That's fair. I don't know. I think, just for gets and shiggles, I'm going to go ahead and just upcast to the level 2 slot sleep.
Okay. Are you sending it right here, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll me the 7d8.
See if I can get any of them.
That is enough to put this one right here to sleep.
Well, that is what I'm doing.
Alright.
Because I don't think I can do a whole lot more. Besides,
You can move, if you want to move at all.
yeah, that's about it. Just get myself a little bit closer for next one.
Right. That brings us back to Clifford.
Hey, who attacks at this motherfucker right here?
Alright. Are you recklessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yoink. Just one. Might as well just go with
24 definitely hits.
Hit one. Ooh,
13 just misses, unfortunately.
it's alright. Yoink.
For
12 plus 2 is
so
14.
I think you just jump out
Slash
of
across. You slash across him, and he just kind of smiles wildly, the blood craze in his eyes.
That is my thing. I was kind of hoping I'd hit again, but yep, that is my turn. I'm not making sure he can do anything to me.
All right, Honora, if you could please make me a death save.
I would love to make the death save.
That is a success. That is one success.
Woo-hoo.
That brings us to wrote him down as the angrier bugbear. He is going to... Yeah, he is gonna make some attacks. He has advantage, because you reckless. So the first one, that glaive attack, 18 to hit for 7 half to 3 points of slashing damage. And yeah, 26 to hit for 8 half to 4 points of bludgeoning damage. He's rolling really bad damage, unfortunately. But he's just trying to slash at you, and he's also going to just maneuver around you a little bit and get right there.
Okay.
Thumo, that brings us to your turn. You see this bugbear in front of you. It was axe at you, and then it just fell asleep. Conscious.
Good. So how high am I up right now? Like, in the air?
Oh, are you... I thought you said you were just going down to the ground.
Oh, no, I was in the air.
Oh, it would be like maybe 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5 feet up so I can be out of this bugbear's reach when I go this way. I think I can
Okay.
get to right there. So I went 5 feet up, then I think that's as far as I can go.
That's 15, so you'd have another 10 feet.
Get right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and, can I see a Nora laying on the ground?
Yes.
Gonna go ahead and pop off a second level healing word, and since she is at 0 hit points, she gets the max.
So what's your modifier?
+4.
So you get 12 hit points back, Nora.
Yay! Thank
You
you.
are no longer dying.
I don't have to roll for that. Then I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna focus on healing her. As soon as I know she's up, I'm gonna do a flip in the air. And as I'm flipping, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a second flame at this guy.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save.
That's a 9. That's not going to succeed.
About damn time. 4 points of radiant damage.
4 points of damage. He doesn't like that very much.
Good. He shouldn't.
All right.
That's it for me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Orsana, back up to you at the top.
Yep. Good old shooting it, but I'm gonna have to move my hex. No, he's not dead, so I can't move it. Alright.
Yes. Yep.
Damn. Okay, the one behind the hex then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. For 6, fires into him. He takes it like a champ. He doesn't seem too hurt by that. Alrighty. Are you going to move it or are you staying where you're at?
Where's the light situated?
Do you see this gray aura around Clifford?
No.
I actually do not.
You don't?
Close.
I don't see
It's
any-
very, very, very vague, but I can kind of see it.
No, I don't see it.
I don't know if the
No,
should
it's
be
all
able
zero
to.
Ks.
I don't know if the opaquency or whatever that word is.
You are this far away from being out of the light. Or this far away.
So, yeah, in the light.
There's a 40-foot radius around Clifford. There is light.
I'm gonna have to back up then. I'm gonna get there. I might be just out of it, I don't know.
Yeah, you're out of it there.
Okay.
So you get your invisibility back. Alright. Is that your turn?
I'm not going anywhere. Yep.
Alright. Well, this bugbear was going to go for you, Orisana, but now range is Callum. Callum. He's going to swing at you with his big old battle axe. For
He's gonna
a
hit.
10 hit? I don't know if he is.
Wow! No, he's not. That's incredible.
Yeah, you just barely managed to duck out of his reach. Callum, it's your turn.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I don't like him being right there. I guess I am going to spend my action to disengage again
Okay.
because I am very squish. Let's see. So let's do ruler, back. No.
Yeah, and this guy is unconscious, so no attacks of opportunity from him.
Anywhere I do a roll, he's going to be able to catch up to me. However, I think I will still go right there. And then
You got another 5 feet if you want to move a little bit more. There you go.
okay, use one of those already. Use a point. Then as a bonus action, Misty Step, second level spell right there.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, I guess so. Because I cast a spell, so I can't cast another one. Don't really have it. Yeah, but
Clifford.
Hey, same thing. I gotta do it every time.
All right.
Yoink.
$17 hits.
Roll the damage anyway. That is 11
13.
plus 2, 13.
This guy's trying to show some sign of damage at this point. He made 2 big gashes across the body, and he's not looking too happy.
He's not gonna be happy about this one.
$23 definitely hits as well.
Weak.
For 17.
Plus
Damn.
17. Yep.
Yeah, you just make these another big arcing swing, and it takes a big chunk out of him. He is not looking good at this point. All right.
I will situate myself to, well, yeah, I'm gonna jump to this fucking rock, so he's not gonna be able to do shit to me.
Perfect. All right. Honora, that is your turn.
Wonderful. I am awake, but I am prone, correct?
Yes.
Can I move, but army crawl on my belly without getting up from being prone?
Yes, but you'll be moving at half movement.
Damn it, never mind. In that case, I'm going to get up, have
Okay.
some dignity, and stand. And then I'm moving 15 feet over here. And still not close enough for what I would like to do. I am going to.
wrong thing.
I wish I could Ray of Frost, but I can't. So I am going to take out my candle and snap my fingers for prestidigitation to light it. And for a bonus action, I am going to roll for the spirit tail.
Alrighty.
And I got a 4. And so I am getting a specific tail, which I should have handier than I do. Wonderful. I will sit on that until I can use it on my next turn. That is going to be my turn for now.
Alrighty, after you. He. Let's see. What's he gonna do? He. Yeah, I think he's just gonna make some attacks against you again. You and him are. He's gonna see it through. So the first one, you did reckless, right? So the first one coming at you, rolling the dice is yeah, that hits for dang 5 halved to 2. Can't roll shit for damage. Then oh god, only a 12. I don't think that hits you, does it?
A 12 does not hit.
He misses the second one. You just managed to barely dodge out of the way. He's looking a bit more sluggish. Put so many hits into him. Thumo, it'll be your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fly right above this guy. That should get me right here. From right there, I'm gonna have the angry bugbear make me a wisdom save. Wisdom save for 14 as I cast Hold the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Let's see.
Wisdom 14.
Oh, that is a nat 20 for a 19.
That does nothing. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead then, and that was an action. I'm gonna go ahead, bonus action, cast spiritual weapon and place it right behind this bugbear.
Okay.
So we're gonna 21 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 12 force damage.
Nice, nice. What the heck? Up. There we go. For 12 damage, you said?
12 force damage. Yeah.
Nice. He's looking pretty hurt. Kind of hurt at this point. Not super.
That's all I'm. So I was here. Do I have any more movement?
You were here, you said?
Right here.
Yeah, you got 10 feet of movement left.
I'll just go 10 feet more up.
Okay. 10 feet more. So you're like, what, 25 feet up at this point?
Yeah.
All right. Orasana, back up at the top with you.
Yep. Everyone's ruling me
Yeah, Clifford moved, and that puts you actually light.
in the light.
Just
Okay. Sorry. The one with the scythe next to it is still up. Yes. I'm just making sure.
yes, he's up. He's looking decently hurt.
Decently hurt. I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
Ew.
Q 21
5.
most certainly hits for 5. He's looking. 5 wasn't quite enough, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Damn hunter's mark. Yep.
All right, do you want to take a step back so you're in the dark again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just
Oh,
move
can
you
I
one
go
step
up
back
that
there.
rock?
This one right here?
Yep, just go up there. What you pinged here?
Yeah. Put you right up there, and you are now in the dark again.
Yes. Okay.
Leaves you invisible. All right. Let's see, where can he go? He is a 35 feet. Viable. So he is going to. Let's see, can he get? He's going to get up on top of this rock over here, and he is going right here-ish. So he's flanking you with the other bugbear, and he is going to make his attack against. Oh, I guess he would have. He has advantage anyway, so he's not. He's just going to run at you. He's a you because. Yeah. Oh god, bad rolls. No, he misses you. You just managed to dodge. Kellum,
Hi.
your turn.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to double ray of frost that one.
Does twin spell have to be separate targets, or can it be the same?
thought it had to
Pretty
be.
sure they came.
I thought it had to be separate targets.
I believe it has to be separate targets. If I'm not let me look up Twin Spell real quick. When you cast a spell that targets only one creature, you can spend to target a second creature. Okay. So does have to be different targets.
I'll just do them both.
Into both of these guys right here?
Yeah,
Okay. Is that a attack or a save?
it's a attack, I believe.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll them.
They're technically flagged up. Yeah.
14 hits, just barely. And is
So,
that going to be
unusual.
against the big guy or the littler guy?
Probably just the big guy, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't.
And yeah, 23 definitely hits.
So you want to roll one for each, or one
Yeah.
for?
One for each. 2 dice total.
I think this is right
7. So that guy, you fire your bolt, and it strikes him right in the face. Kind of face freezes. He falls to the ground. He had very little HP left. Oh, that was for the big guy. My bad. I'll go ahead and roll for the other guy. Two is still enough. He goes down. He did not have very much HP left.
Oh, good. Fucker charged up on me like that.
All right.
Everybody else is fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and chill right here.
Okay.
That's it.
Clifford.
Let's do it. I will. Fuck it. I'll reckless. I don't have anything to lose. Ooh.
That hits. For
8 plus that's 10.
He's looking super hurt. He is looking super.
Come on. Nat 20. Want it. Did not manifest it, but 15?
That still hits. Still hits.
11
For
plus
11.
2,
Clifford,
that's
how do you want to do this? He is dead.
Swings and misses, and I want to do the Darth Maul to Qui-Gon. I hit him with the hilt of the claymore, and then I spin and just put it right through his chest.
Oh, yes. So you just stab him right through, and the blood kind of comes up. He just
And
tries
then
to take a.
I lure him to the edge, and then I kick him off the sword, and he goes off the edge.
And he falls into the mist with his bugbear companion.
Just in case
Everybody
that
go.
one guy is down there, he just knows his team fucking lost.
Right, so you guys are out of combat. That sleeping bugbear
everybody-
is not a threat.
I was supposed to say, everybody, this one's still asleep, by the way, guys. Just saying, he's not actually dead.
Yeah, you guys can kill that one easily. I'm not even. You guys,
I'd like to go
Dead.
up to it and slit its throat, please.
absolutely, because it would be your turn next, Honora. You most certainly. You just take your rapier and just. And he,
Like
without
I'm
a
playing,
sound.
Like exactly the same way I take my bow across my veal, only across its throat.
Yes, he is very dead. Alright, yes, with the bugbears gone, you guys managed to finish the rest of your night's sleep, getting in your long rest. As we set out on the third day of travel, we'll go ahead and take a little break here, get some food and stuff, get some drinks. Alright. Winnie the Pooh, Heffalumps, and Woozles. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get up here. Alright, is recording starting? Are we good to go?
Yeah, I've got mine on.
Okay. So before we
And
start,
I've got mine on now.
I just want to say, Ghostfire Games, please sponsor us. We love you. I will promote anything. Please. Okay, so back from our break. The party just defeated a small band of blood-crazed bugbears who ambushed them in the night. And after finishing them off, they are ready to proceed on their journey to Castle Moterius, which, excuse me, at this point, I believe this was day 2, so we go into the 3rd day of travel. And as you guys start traveling, I would like for, who hasn't rolled yet? Honora, go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
Close enough.
All right. This day is uneventful again, as the mountains seemingly let you all pass peacefully.
Psych.
Let's see here. Okay. Honora, please roll me a D20 as well. Just to see
No way.
what, if anything, happens.
Which mountains are we doing? Are we doing these ones?
You guys are currently, I don't think they're labeled. They are, I guess, where Castle Moterius is.
Oh, now I see it. Boom,
Yeah.
right here, got it. I was like, we are not over here, are we?
No.
No,
there
you
it
guys have
is.
not gone that far. Not that far. You got a 2. Is that what I saw? 2?
Yes, that's my favorite number, so hopefully that means a good thing.
All right. So as this 3rd day of travel, here actually before we start travel, so music in the chat. Here we go. This 3rd day comes to an end, uneventful again. Luckily for you guys. As night comes, I assume we're doing the same for watches.
Sure.
Okay. So I guess Kellum and Clifford, go ahead and roll.
Drug buddies.
Drug buddies. Let's go ahead and move you guys onto this map.
Egg
here.
game.
Ooh, heck yeah. Right here. I see everything.
Hey, there we go.
Oh!
Feel free to place yourselves, I guess kind of wherever. You guys are just kind of in here, somewhere just camping for the night. Are you all camping up on the, I guess you're camping up on the ridge above.
Oh, this is a bigger map. Let me see.
I definitely am.
You're up on the ridge. Honora, you're over there behind. There's other ridges. There's more than one ridge.
Yes. Are we down here in this little gorge, or are we on the cliff sides, or little here?
Well, 2 of you are up on the cliffs. Honora seems to be, I don't know if you're in the tree or behind the tree.
I was gonna be behind the tree, but if everybody's up on the cliffs, I'll be on the cliff.
Okay, so you
I'm
were
kinda
up
trying to
on
figure
the...
out, like, where's everybody gonna be?
It would seem that everybody's sleeping up on the cliffs tonight.
Alright, and I guess I'll be, like, here just to look over everything.
Alright, and Kellum, where do you want to be for tonight? Oh, come on now. Okay. I'll just put Kellum next to you, Clifford, for now. He'll be...
Alrighty.
So... you're rolling nat 20. As your watch goes on, it is uneventful and uninterrupted.
Mhm.
And as you and Kellum go to bed down for the night, Thumo, were you doing second watch?
Does the
Who's doing second watch?
Yeah.
Or Sana, you are?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm doing third. Sorry, third.
Honora does
Okay.
second watch.
Yeah, I do third.
Honora, if you could please make me a perception check. $25. Honora, about halfway through your watch, starts off uneventful. Then you start to hear the sounds of heavy footfalls and boiling liquid. As you take a look down at the gorge below, you see this large, flabby, giant-like creature with what looks to be a cast iron pot that has been stitched into its stomach. And it is currently just lumbering through the gorge. Occasionally it'll raise its head and sniff at the air, but for the time being, it does not seem to have noticed your part as it starts to make its way down.
I stealthily try and slowly, or not slowly, but stealthily try to wake up my party members who are on the same cliffside as me.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check, please. A 19. Managed to creep along the rocks silently, and you kind of slowly but surely wake up Kellum, go over, wake up Clifford, you wake up Orasana. Thumo is over on the other side, so you're not too sure how you're going to get to him.
No, okay. How can you see me? It's dark.
Oh, and you are technically invisible right now, Orasana.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I can't find Orsana, so I guess I can't wake her
Oh, that's true. That's true. You also you wouldn't be able to find her.
without blowing up my spot.
She managed to wake those two up.
Wake those two up. I would like to. I want to stay stealthy, so I am not lighting my candle.
Hello. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes,
I can
John.
hear
Oh my goodness! Finally, I've been saying stuff this whole time.
Oh, well, yeah, we didn't hear you.
Just hearing you now.
Yep.
Dear Lord! All right, I said I was gonna a couple of things. First, I asked if the ghost was back by now.
Yeah, your ghost has been back.
Oh, it never showed up on the screen, so I was just assuming it was still traveling.
No, I just assume, unless you say it's specifically, it's just invisible.
Oh yeah, no, it's always invisible until it's because it's invisible to me too. I didn't know if it was back.
Yeah, you can summon your ghost whenever you want.
Oh, okay. Then I was going to cast message, send a message to wake him.
Is message 60 or 120 range? Oh yeah, you're within range. I think it's 120.
Wait that. I think 20.
Yeah, so you're within range. So Thumo, you get a message.
Okay, I'll wake up and did they tell me whether or not what I need to be doing, or
What's the message say?
Someone sharing the camera. First one. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, did he leave again? Okay, I think he's having internet problems.
Here he is. Come
There
on,
we go.
buddy.
gotta love online D&D.
My connection's fine. Can anyone hear me yet?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
No.
But it's like really
Okay.
far away.
Sorry.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. The message mainly consists of be quiet, there's something big beneath us.
Okay, that's all I need. As I get up, I'll be quiet.
And he can tell him wake up Orasana with message as well, because he doesn't need to be able to see the creature. He can just point in the area he knows she went to sleep in and wake her up that way.
Yeah, I'll do that. So you managed to wake everybody up. At this point, you see the giants is kind of looking around, just kind of checking. It goes over, lifts up a. Does anybody here speak giant?
Where is my extras? Oh, they're right here. Sadly, no.
Nope.
No,
Alright,
Earnan does, but
so-
not Clifford.
The creature mumbles something in a language that none of and just kind of stops for a minute, searches around the cavern, just kind of flipping over rocks. You see it goes over to this tree over here, starts shaking the tree, trying to get something out of it. Nothing. Just kind of walks
While
around
it's
for a little bit
shaking the
more.
tree, I'd like to stealth down here, and if its back turns to me, I'm going to light my candle, which is my arcane focus.
Okay.
And am I within 30 feet of it from up here?
Yes.
Great. I would like to cast Bane on it.
Casting Bane on it.
So it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What's the DC on that? 15?
15 charisma.
Doesn't succeed.
So it's got to subtract a d4 from any attack rolls or saving throws it makes.
And it... No, okay. I'm also gonna... Stealth?
I'm sorry, did you say you needed a stealth roll for me?
Yes, please. For now. Is this thing 18? You see as your magic takes a hold of it, it kind of whips its... It starts looking around, but it doesn't... Just kind of starts walking around through the cave, or through the gorge, just searching for whatever baned it. Takes a minute. If everybody as well could roll me a stealth check at this.
I'm gonna go invisible.
Oh no.
Okay, so you cast invisibility.
Oh, no.
Orasana, you are invisible. 4.
Oh no.
So do I still do stealth or?
Roll, both you and Kellum will roll with advantage.
Okay. Stealth.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead
22.
and cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Cat's Grace, which gives me advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
But since I wear scale mail armor, it gives me disadvantage, so it'd be just a straight roll for me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So as the creature... So as the creature is stomping through, as it almost gave up interest and moved on,
Son of a...
someone casted Bane on it, and it is now searching around. It sniffs high up in the air, and it is currently trying to find a way to clamber up both of these cliffs where it can smell food. But it currently has no way to reach you guys. It seems to be too big, and with this giant bulbous pot belly, it is too awkward to actually climb up the cliffs. But it seems to know that you guys are up here and is trying to get to.
I feel like Clifford would use his movement and dash, but try to be at least stealthier. Make sure he can be out of reach. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60.
Put an arrow train on it.
And I'll make noise to get it off of Thumo.
It starts to run over to you. Hand comes up and just barely crests the top of the cliff. It's not quite enough to reach you, but just barely out of reach.
Is it bigger than the one giant I killed?
Yes. The one giant you killed was maybe like 12, 13 feet tall. This one's like 20, 25.
Clifford in his mind is making that Michael Scott thing, like trying to hold back from
Okay. Is,
let anybody else do that. Clifford's trying to just make sure it isn't going towards Dumo and trying to get him.
Um,
got
I'm gonna go ahead, and as he's got it off me, is there, looking up, is there another cliff or something on this wall that I can see?
This map is what you,
Okay. Then I will go ahead and can I sprint 100 feet up?
sure, yeah.
Just, just open all my wings and just go straight up. Basically, what I'm gonna do is over time make my way sprinting and eventually get over here.
Yeah, you can do that easy enough.
Yeah. And
Alright,
I'll land right here. That way, at least I know we're all on the same ridge.
Okay. So I'm gonna try something that's gonna be a little crazy. We'll see if it works. I'm going to have the ghost come down, like, down here by the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to have it turn visible,
Okay.
and then I am going to send a message to the giant, and in kind of the best hag impersonation that I can manage, say, "Have you found it yet?"
What language are you sending it in? Common, I assume?
Yeah.
The giant just kind of mumbles something to itself. It doesn't seem to phase it at all, but it knows there's something. It's still trying to, like, get up on it.
Yeah, Clifford is just luring it away from everybody, like, let's see, just 30 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30, but making sure it can stay out of its reach. It's still making noise like, hey, come on, I'm over here.
I move towards it.
Hmm?
Can I move towards it on the cliff edge? Like, go
Yeah.
this way?
Yeah.
How much movement can I get away with? I know we're not in.
So we're not in initiative, so just however. You guys haven't done anything to where this thing is actually within reach of any of you, so it's not quite a threat yet. Cliffs do seem to be just out of its reach.
Basically, I want to do everything I can to get within 30 feet of it.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet of it now.
Wonderful. I am going to try something that's a little wild. So, DM, please, by all means, tell me that this is not
Okay.
something I can do. If it is something I can't do. But can I use Mage Hand to reach into the boiling pot that's attached to its stomach and try and use the Mage Hand to splash the boiling water up to its face?
Does Mage Hand have
Does Mage Hand have what?
hit points?
It does not.
Let's see.
It says I can't activate magic items or carry more than 10 pounds, but I just want to splash.
I would say you'd be able to tell this thing has an iron into its stomach filled with boiling water. It's not to have
It's
just
probably
because
not-
it's like it's
Sorry,
in
it's
its
probably not.
stomach. Probably not going to have that much of an effect on it, just because it's the boiling water is like attached to its stomach.
Okay. Can I try something else with Mage Hand then, if I would know that it doesn't affect... It's not affected by boiling water?
Sure.
Can I use Mage Hand to take one of my daggers and not attack it, but to try and cut into the seams of where the cauldron is stitched into its stomach.
I would say anything that would deal damage with Mage Hand is.
It's not a, yeah, because it says it can't attack.
Yep.
Can I use Mage Hand to float Mage Hand behind its knee and tickle it?
Sure. I guess make a sleight of hand check.
Thank you. And thank you for humoring me with all these, what can I do with Mage Hand?
A 6. The Mage Hand gets behind it, and it
Gives it a good scratch.
starts to give it a scratch behind the knee, and the giant just kind of. See here. You see, it just kind of looks up at the cliffs. It knows you all are there, and you see it just kind of like gives like a gesture of like whatever, and it's just like it starts to move away. It seems to have determined you guys are not worth the effort at this point.
That I call a victory.
I'm going to drop.
I can't move the ghost, but I'd have the ghost move out of the way, obviously.
Oh yeah, Ghost gets back up on the cliff.
Once it becomes apparent that it is leaving us alone, I'm going to drop Bane and call out, "Have a good night!"
The giant just and out of sight. You hear the footsteps echo for a couple more minutes. Eventually, they disappear.
Sorry I woke everybody up for nothing.
It's alright. That was important.
All right. The rest of the night goes by uninterrupted and uneventful. You guys all get your long rest as the morning does. And as we move on to our 4th day of travel, Clifford, if you could please roll me a D100, as well as a D20. Just go ahead and roll them both for me.
I assume we got in a long rest?
Yes.
Cool.
56, and then a... 20.
It comes back.
Cool. Let's see here. 20?
I just need to roll on that one when it matters.
I don't know.
Story purposes.
For story purposes. All right.
Yeah, what happens?
So, as you all are traveling along this 4th day, the morning goes by uninterrupted, and then about midday, if I could have everybody please make a perception.
So I rolled for something. Happened.
Do what?
I rolled for something that happened. That is a nat 1.
Nat 1, 10, an 8, and a 7. Okay.
Rolling good, baby.
Orasana did not roll.
Here. Damn.
I'll gladly give her guidance. So,
Okay, go and add a D4 to that, Orasana, just for...
yeah. Since I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, so 15?
15.
Alright. Orasana, you're the only one that notices.
Yep.
But, about midday, you see almost like a shooting star in the sky, which is weird because it's like the middle of the... And then it starts to get a little bit closer, then a little bit closer, and all of a sudden you see this projectile flying out of the sky, and it falls and it crashes into the ground, maybe no more 300 feet away from where you guys currently are.
Guess all we hear is the
Yeah.
impact.
Is
We
there like
didn't
a
see it
direct
happen.
path to just run to it?
With your climbing gear, it would not be hard to get.
I mean, dude. Why don't you just fly to it?
She's
Am
the
I
only one
aware
that knows
what
this
it
as
is?
of right now.
Okay.
Are
I
you
didn't.
gonna tell everybody else?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
15
am I
is not
aware
enough.
what it is to know
No.
what to yell out?
You would be able to tell something just fell from.
Guess I'll just yell that something big just fell from the sky, and then I'm just gonna book it
All right.
for it.
I'll go if you want. I can go ahead and fly out there and see what it might be.
Clifford is following orders on me. He's just like, there's no fun in that.
Yep, she's already gone.
Oh,
She's
it's fine.
after
And
Persona too.
I'm gonna fly
All
out
right.
and help these dumb, simple fools. These dumb,
All right.
simple
So you
fools.
guys are
First
all
hammer is
making
right
your
there.
way. We're gonna reuse this same map, but we
Okay.
are gonna. I'm gonna move you guys into the actual gorge for a second. Coming up onto where about the crash site was. Huh? Did I hear a hum?
I was actually not gonna go.
Okay.
I was going to just kind of lollygag behind everybody while basically just sending the ghost out to see what it was for me.
Okay. So the ghost is with them.
I'm not risky adventure. I'm just trying to get to the castle. Everybody else is getting sidetracked.
All right. So what
So
order are you giving
I'm
the
taking
ghost?
Specifically, follow them.
Okay, good to know. So as you guys make your way hills and you crest over this ridge, you can see that there is like a large impact and like a slide, like something hit the ground before it smashed up against one of these walls. You see almost what looks to be like an extremely damaged robotic angel almost. It is currently like sitting with its back up against the wall. You see the out of it.
To it.
I will intermittently give myself the vision and/or hearing to try to keep tabs on what's going on with them.
Okay.
Clifford will get about right here and stop.
Does it look like a seraph? Like an arch seraph?
It doesn't. Oh, hey, hold on a second. I need to see something. Okay. It's not a seraph.
Okay, so
You can
okay.
tell.
Okay.
Thumo, you might be the only one that.
I might be able
So
to
go ahead and roll me. Roll me a religion check.
a religion check. I'll give myself guidance on that. You said religion?
Yes.
That's only a +1. Plus a D4. Yeah, that's even with the D4.
Let's see, let me get this. Oh, why does this lie?
Yeah, my intelligence is not very
What did you
high.
roll? Let me see here.
I got 3.
a 3.
A hot 3.
Really aren't sure what.
Actually, can I go ahead and let me see if it will even help. That I do this, because
I can tell you right now, a D4 will not help you.
will advantage help?
And what would give you advantage?
Enhance ability and take Fox's cunning. Has advantage on intelligence checks.
Yeah, that would if you want to use the.
Yep, I'll use the D4.
All right, so a 15,
18.
18. Okay, you would know what this is due to your angelic nature. You remember briefly from your backstory, you had heard legends of this thing from Nicholas himself. This is what's known as a pact breaker. It is a large angelic construct whose sole design is to hunt down creatures and entities who have made pacts with nefarious entities. And you would also know that it has, according to legend, it has the ability to alter its body to make its attacks more lethal to whatever it.
Does it look hurt?
It looks really hurt.
I'm like, sorry.
Primal
go ahead.
awareness. Primal awareness. Within 1 mile thing. Yeah. Apparition, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
That's a lot. There is within a mile. There is a ton of.
Okay.
This is the mountain.
Is one of them pinging very strong on this thing that we're staring at?
This thing does not ping any of those. It is neither.
It's none of that. Not even a celestial.
It is not a celestial.
Do you want me to see if it speaks?
I would like to lay on hands for 4 points of healing immediately. And
Hey,
then
okay.
I also would like to do 2nd level Cure Wounds.
I'll go
Go ahead and roll
fly
that.
over and land right here and kind of like be cautious because that's kind of
15
weird that
additional hit points.
this
Plus
thing
the
is
four-
here.
4 for
I already had the 4 on there.
lay on hands.
So as you go to heal it, you see the radiant energy kind of washes over it. You see some of the circuitry begins to almost kind of like rewire it a bit. Some of the dents in the metal kind of pop back out, which is odd because usually healing magic does not work on constructs. But as you heal it, you see its head kind of like raises back up, and its eyes almost immediately fixate on Clifford. Do any of you understand Celestial?
I do.
But I don't. I do, but
Clifford does.
I do, but I don't know that I do.
Okay, interesting. You hear this thing say in Celestial, Pact Maker detected. Destroy. And it's going to lunge out toward.
What are you doing? Stop that! I say in Celestial without realizing I'm saying it in Celestial.
Clifford is taking the dodge action as soon as he saw it look at him.
All right. I need you all to roll me initiative one more time, please.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything. I rolled it.
My thing.
Come
Who did I
on.
delete off here?
Bit low today.
Oh, this thing actually has a negative to Dex? That's interesting.
I guess it's big and heavy, so.
DC.
Still rolled pretty good.
Oh wow. Yeah, that makes sense. It goes first.
We did a bad day.
Let's see here.
Let's say, what did this thing get for?
It got a 15.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Why is that not playing? Why is that not playing? Pancake. Okay. Wait a minute. Someone say something?
Something.
Oh, okay. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry. Discord's being weird. There we go.
Nervous because if this thing is supposed to be made to hunt me, then what the hell does it have?
Okay, so we got a. Demo, you are not rolling good on initiative.
No, I'm not.
Orasana got a
7.
Kellum, did you roll? 5. Oh man, everyone rolled bad.
Yeah, bad day.
It's a bad day.
Listen, my 12 is perfectly respectable.
Yeah,
That is a very
yeah.
respectable-
Yours is actually halfway okay.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. He did not get a 16. Oh, why is there 2 Kellums on here? Get him off here. Imposter. Uh-oh. Why is that doing that? Okay. Up first is the Pact Breaker. So it rushes forward towards you, Clifford. It is going to... it is going to make two... You do take the dodge action. It is going to get disadvantage on this. But you see, it is like halfway broken, but its eye is just like fixated. And it is going to slash out at you. You see, its arm is like this. Its arm changes from this like mechanical hand into this long blade-like weapon. It's going to slash out at you twice. First attack, it's a natural 1. You see, it kind of like stutters for a second. It makes a swipe super easy to dodge. The second one does an 18 hit.
That hits.
You see as its arm just kind of stabs into you. You are going to take... Let's see here. 8. You're going to take 13 points of slap as its arm just kind of stabs into you, and 7 points of radiant damage.
20 altogether.
20 altogether. That is going to be its turn. Honora, you watch as the thing bringing into action and is attacking Clifford.
I am going to run as fast as I can over to put myself between it and Clifford, spread my arms out, and I'm going to say in Celestial without realizing I'm speaking Celestial, "Stop it, he's our friend!" And that is going to be my turn.
All right. Just for the fun of it, go ahead and roll me a persuasion. 13? Okay. You said that's going to be your turn?
Yeah, it was so close to being really good, and then it wasn't. But yes, that would be my turn.
Clifford, that brings us to you.
I feel like this is the first, like I said, the only reason he knows Celestial, because I was like, if he was like from a well-born family, what was like the most Latin thing you could have learned?
Yes.
And so he knows this fucking thing's after him. I'm debating whether or not he should fail it because he's scared because of how much fucking damage this damn thing just did to him.
It's a lot of damage.
Needs help. He's gonna fail it.
You're gonna fail the save. Okay, or the check. Hey, Clifford, as this thing stabs into you, you hear the whispers in the back of your mind, that pull to that ancient, primordial, bestial rage that fuels you. You have one word to say to your friends before you transform.
Just a classic, a run.
Run? It's a pretty classic.
It's one word
You
I
will
can
watch.
think of.
You can hear the bones cracking in Cliff's face. To a wolf's snout with these large snapping fangs, arms into these large wolf-like arms with these sharp claws, and his sprouts this long tail. Shortly before you, Clifford's no longer before you, as the beast of fallow heart rears its ugly head once more. Clifford, what would you like to do with your turn?
All right. First thing he's gonna do is I gotta go to his little page because that's the only place I know where his
Actually,
attacks are.
there is... You know what? No, I'll give you this one. Since that thing is attacking you, I was going to say Honora, but that thing is actively attacking. So, I will let you choose to attack that thing.
Yeah.
I'll be nice this one time.
Here's its character sheet. Multi-attack. I feel like he wouldn't use the claymore because that's that. He is going to multi-attack. How many attacks do I get if I use my claws?
So you're rage? Are you frenzy rage?
I'm assuming so. He's going all. It's
Okay, so
They go
you'll only get the
all out.
one attack now, and then on your next turn.
okay. So,
So
yeah,
you
he's just
while
gonna
you're
do
in
random
beast mode, you have the same amount of attacks you would normally have.
Yeah. You know what? No, he's gonna try to take a bite out of it.
Oh, and also the stat sheet is under the baddies. The stat sheet.
Found it. I'll do the bang.
Bangs. A 16. A 16 is not going to hit. Go to like bite into it with your teeth, but it's just strong. All right. Is that your turn?
Since I don't have multi attack, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Orasana, it is your turn. You are down.
And what's sorry?
Huh?
I'm what? Sorry.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
You see Clifford has turned into this giant wolf-like monster. He is currently battling this robotic angel. You see he's like trying to snap at its neck, and it's just holding him back with a hand. What would you like to do?
And sorry, who's holding who back with the hand?
Clifford is fighting the robot.
Okay, it's a robot. Who's got what hand on who? Wow. Is Clifford's
holding
hand
back-
on the robot or the robot's hand on Clifford?
Robot touching Clifford.
Robot's okay. Can I try and aim for the hands? Like shoot an arrow into the hand?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know if that probably raises DC, but like.
Yeah, I'd say
something
it'll.
fast.
So your hunter's marking it.
Yep. And I'm gonna.
All right.
shoot it.
So you hunter's mark it.
Went, so in a round, it went first, but just trying to work out the ambushes thing.
No, because it went before you did.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So only one shot, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
9, unfortunately. The arrow just goes off wide. Do you want to move it all, or is that your turn?
I got 40. Oh no, I don't. He's ambush it. I'll take it back. Would I have had the run from this distance?
Do what?
Would I have heard run from this distance?
Yeah, he like yelled it out.
No. How hard would it be to get into that tree here?
I'd say just take all your movement to get up onto that tree right there. So I'd say it's
Yep.
10 feet up. Easily enough, you get up onto that tree. All right, is that your turn?
Yep, please.
All right, so Kellum, you are looking through the ghost. Not a whole lot you can do at this current moment, but you see Clifford has turned into a giant wolf and is currently fighting this robotic angel.
All right.
And I don't think the ghost can take any actions because you commanded it.
I can't command it from where I'm at.
Not from 300 feet away, no. You have to be within 100 feet of it.
Okay. No. No. Then I guess I will spend my action to dash just to get closer.
Okay, so you are getting closer. So you'd be about 240. What do you do? Okay, so you are getting closer. Is that just going to be your turn? Is just getting closer?
I can also. I'll go ahead and also, just for the sake of getting closer, faster, spend another point to quick cast Misty Step, and then move myself 30 further feet. So
Well,
I get
Misty
9.
Step's a bonus action. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, cool. That's right. That is. Thank you. So yeah, I won't even have to spend it. It's already a bonus action.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll just miss.
All right.
Get 2 feet.
So you are getting closer. You were just making your way over there as quickly. Thumo, that is your turn.
Do I know if this thing is even going to be bothered by any radiant damage?
With a you rolled a 15.
I rolled an 18.
You an
with the
18.
D4.
You are not sure.
I'm not sure. Okay. That is okay. I figured I'd ask anyway. I'm going to go ahead. From behind, it's going to hear me speak in Celestial. I'm sorry, brother. I can't let you do that. I'm going to reach back behind it, and I'm going to do a second level inflict wounds.
Second level inflict wounds.
Is
All
this
right.
it? Am I flanking with Clifford? Question?
No, because Clifford is no longer your ally.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. But that is... yeah. It's okay.
Actually, you would technically be flanking with
Okay, so then 24 hits?
I think. I believe that is... Yeah, that's flanking.
Okay.
24 does hit. 28 points of necrotic.
Yeah.
You see as the necrotic damage kind of seeps in, its circuitry begins to corrode and rust, and its movements stiffen up a little bit. Definitely didn't like that.
Okay, then I think that's it, because I can't cast 2, so I can't do Spirit Weapon. That's it at the moment. I guess I'll go ahead and... I'll stay right there.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Goodness me. Okay. Let's see here. It is going to... It's the Pack Breaker's turn again. It is ignoring you entirely, Honora. It is going to move just... So that's not going to move at all. It's just going to stay right where it's at. And it is just going to try to slash into you. Down. So 2 attacks from the reactive weapon. Did you reckless attack it?
I did not.
Okay, cool. So just 2 attacks. Those are both going to hit. From the first one, it is going to be... let's see, 18, 21, have 10 points of slashing damage, and then 2 points of radiant damage.
Right.
And then 14, 17 have to 8 points of damage and 9 points of radiant damage.
All right.
As it is just taking its arm and just slashing it into you. Even in your bestial form with your mind clouded by rage, going for the kill. It is trying to kill you. Honora, it is your turn.
I very much don't like any of this. I am going to cast Bane at first level on both of them. So I
On
need
both of them?
Yes, I need Clifford and the robot to make a charisma saving throw.
Interesting. This thing... Okay, this thing does not have a good charisma. It does not. Actually, does it have a save on charisma? Doesn't. Dang. He has a -3 to charisma. That's a 0.
It's a 20.
So Clifford saves. It does not.
Yeah, this thing is baned.
It has to subtract a d4 from all of its attacks and saving throws. And as a bonus action, can I just scream stop in Celestial again without realizing I'm speaking in Celestial?
You can. You scream out. Do you want to move at all?
No. I want to stay
Okay.
in between them.
Clifford, it's your turn.
All right. So I get Beast Fortitude. So I get temporary hit points con modifier, which is 4 plus my 6, so I get 6 temp HP. And is Honora in the way?
Yes,
There is a small little prey animal in your way.
Is it gonna affect me hitting a clear target?
There is a bigger threat in front of you, I'll say. You are actively being threatened by something. Honora gets lucky today.
This thing is doing real damage to me, so fuck it. Reckless attack. I get multi-attack, and he's going in with his claws.
Claws, okay.
For 1. Fucking
12.
hell, dude.
Damn. Unfortunately, yeah, 12. 12 is not going to do it.
At 20.
And that 20 will, though. So let's see. That is 6 plus 5, 11, double 22 plus 4 for 20.
And I get, what is it? I'm raging, so I get
plus 2.
Sharpened claws, all melee attacks.
That's just a plus 2 to hit.
Plus 2. And Beast Rage, I get a D4.
Which you rolled a 4 on. So that would double to 8. Nice. So that is going to be, let's see, 28 plus 8 is going to be 36 points of damage as you just take your claw and slash it across its torso. Definitely took some damage, but didn't seem to do nearly as much as you were hoping it would have. You see there's like wires sparking out of its chest now. It's looking decently hurt.
Use a bonus action to do that. I will. He would purposely. Can I? Oh, I can't move my thing.
Oh, oopsies.
Because you put it on there.
Now you can.
Yeah, the beast is looking hurt, so he will actually try to make sure that whatever this thing is going to throw at it will kind of hit Odeline too. Odeline, or Honora. Nora. Good God, I'm bad at names.
Alright, so you said you're moving where?
Yeah, that is this thing. I'm basically kind of like, well, that kind of in the way. And she said she's in the between us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just, the beast is going to try to basically make sure that whatever this thing's going to do, it's going to hit for a 2.
Oh, okay. And all your claws do apply surprising.
On hit applies the bleed effect condition, but I don't think this thing really can bleed besides oil.
Yeah, it's like there's just like oil and other like range substance technically bleeding.
Yeah, but besides making sure that Nora's in the way, that's it.
Okay.
Really I don't want that fucking opportunity.
Or Asana, what would you like to do?
I mean, all I can do is shoot the thing.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, jeez! Okay, so that is a 7, which is double 18, plus 4, so 18, plus your hunter's mark.
Oh, yep.
3 doubled to 6, so 24 total. The arrow like strikes in the neck. You see part of like this like black oil substance. Didn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping, but it took damage. It is like it's like sparking and it's looking hurt, but not out yet.
I'm just gonna yell at everyone again, repeating Clifford's words before he changed. Run!
Okay. And are you staying in your tree?
Yes, I'm in the tree.
All right. Kellum, are you just moving closer? Kellum, are you here?
I was
Okay, there you are. Are you
yeah,
just
no.
moving closer?
Yeah, I'll be dashing again.
Would you like to sprint so you can move like extra fast?
I totally ignored that as an option. I would
Do you
have
wanna do
done that the first turn. Yeah, I would have done that the first turn if I remembered it was a thing. It totally
Well,
just blanked
now-
my mind.
Well, now you are super close. You are definitely or within. Okay, so your ghost is here, so you are a little bit off map. You're like another 30 feet off map, but you like kind of in person what is happening.
Okay. I will be telling the ghost. I don't have an action to attack anymore, but I will tell the ghost to try to get Oriana out of there. Just
Orasana or Anora?
Anora, sorry.
Okay. Does
I'm
it
looking at
cost
the wrong
anything to?
people.
Does it cost anything to move the ghost, or can it just move for?
To my knowledge, it has its own like movement speed and everything, so I just tell it to do it, and it does it to the best of its ability.
Okay. Yeah, again, I'll say just moves for free. Let's just move. So it gets 50 feet up more towards you, Anora. All right. Thumo, would you like?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my last second level slot and do another inflict wounds on it with
to
advantage.
Inflict wounds. All right. Just for the purposes of flanking, I'm just gonna move you up more so it's
Yeah, that's fine.
properly flanking.
Yes.
A 20 will hit. Oh man. Oh, that is not.
That's not as good damage.
That is not
rolled
as
two
good
ones.
damage. That is very unfortunate, but it'll still take the damage. You see, like he is most rust at this point, and it is like trying to move, and it's just like evil detected must destroy. It's trying to go for Clifford.
At this
Is that your
point,
turn, Thumo?
At this point, I'll go ahead and I'm going to think that it's more focused on Clifford, and we'll go ahead and start flying this way. And
Okay, go ahead and feel free to move yourself wherever you're moving to.
should be up here, then I'll go like 10 feet up.
Okay, it does not make attack of opportunity against you,
I figured so.
especially since you are a seraph. All right, that's gonna bring us to the Pact Breaker. It sees you there, Beast, and it is going to try. Let's see here. Oh no, that's only for things that can fly. Dang, it can't really. Oh. Oh. I misread that. That would have been interesting. But it's going to make some attacks against you. Clifford again. It has advantage on these.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Minus a d4.
Hits.
What's your AC, Clifford?
15.
All right, so even
Reaction
with
silvery
D4.
barbs.
Okay.
So it needs to. Yeah, it has to re-roll, take the lower roll, also minus a d4 because it's baned.
All right, so I guess give it another roll there. That is 11 plus 1. Don't think a D4 will matter here. So it'd be 19 to hit, which still will. That's going to be 18, 26, half to 13 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a 21 minus 3 for a 18. Still gonna.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, you
19 half to 8, or 19 half to 9, and then 10 points of radiant.
He is down.
Beast goes down. You see as the like standing there ferociously blade and shoves it right through your chest, and you kind of cough and sputter for a moment before you fall to the ground, turning back into Clifford Sharpman. You are down. All right. Nora, that'll bring us to your turn. You see the robotic angel's like raising its hand up.
I see that Clifford is back to his Cliffordy self, but he's unconscious, correct?
He is unconscious.
Okay. I am going to scream. I'm going to scream again in Celestial without realizing that I'm speaking Celestial in my own head. I think I'm just speaking Common. I'm going to, scream, "Why did you do that? He's our friend. He's good." And I'm going to take out my elite rapier and try and stab it.
Go ahead.
And I miss. I assume.
Unfortunately, it just manages to easily just dodge your attack, but it doesn't seem focused on you.
Unlike Clifford, I am not made stronger by rage.
All right, is that your turn, Nora?
No, for a bonus action, I would like to... Can you Bardic Inspiration somebody who's unconscious? No, because they have to be able to hear you. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So as part of Silvery Barbs, because he used the lower roll, but he still hit, I still can choose a different creature other than me that I can see, or a different creature that I can see, and I can choose myself, but I am going to choose Clifford. So Clifford is going to have an advantage on his next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay, good to know. Speaking of Clifford, if you could please make me a death save, but thanks to Silvery Barbs, you'll have advantage on that save. That is a success. So you've succeeded one. Orasana, back up to you. This thing is looking hurt, but it is trying. It's like raising its arm to go for the killing.
Yeah. How do I start it? I don't know. Nothing I have is good. Against it. I really felt like... Okay. Just shoot it, Yep, shooting it.
Yeah, okay. 22 hits. Go ahead and roll your...
That's not 6. That's
6. It's looking really, really... But it is still up. You see the arrow hits in the chest, back, and then begins to raise its arm up again. Just, it is going for it. Kellum, what would you like to do? You are... You can get... With your movement, you can get to here.
Okay, I'm going there. I'm going to spend a point to quick cast Fog Cloud and blur that entire 20-foot radius between Honora, the angel thingy, and Clifford.
Let's see.
Don't know if it actually flies on sight or not, but it seems like it does. So I'm hoping at least advantage might slow it down. And then for the actual action of my turn, I'm going to have the ghost go up and do its life drain. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know, but we'll find out.
All right. So the ghost is going to do life drain. It does have disadvantage because of the... Go ahead and roll.
Is for life drain. I don't have it.
It's on the ghost stat sheet.
Right. Oh, here, I'm really dumb.
Natural one, unfortunately. The ghost just lashes out at nothing, blocks its view. All right, Thumo.
Okay.
It would still technically be a natural one. I was going to say it's technically flank, but that would just
Well,
give me regular
Clifford is
rolls.
unconscious, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but Nora's on the other side.
The ghost would have to get like over to here to do that. I don't think it had enough movement to get all the way over there. Either way, it would have been a nat one.
I'm gonna fly right above the fog, and I want to go ahead and toss a healing word at Clifford, saying, "If you're done with your hissy fit, get your ass up." And he's gonna get max healing from healing word.
All right, so you get eight hit points back, Clifford.
Then that's a bonus action. As an action, I'm gonna go ahead and raise my shield. And in Celestial, I'm gonna go ahead and this is directed towards the Pact Keeper. I know you are just doing your job, but I am the new Seraph of Death, and this one will not die today. And I'm gonna go ahead and path to grave the Pact Keeper. He was
all right. So next attack against it, it has vulnerability to.
Yep, all the damage.
All right, so all damage. Okay.
That's it for me.
I'll bring it to the Pact Breaker's turn. So it is going to try to lash out at you, Clifford. It is in the fog. You are prone, which would give it advantage, but fog would give it disadvantage. These are going to be straight rolls.
Minus a D4?
Doesn't matter. That hits.
Does a 16 hits?
Minus a D4.
Minus a D4. Minus a D4. That actually might matter here. Oopsies. I got excited.
Still hits.
Oh, and
Silvery
yeah, you
barbs
would.
again.
Did you get a silvery barbs again?
Yeah.
It's still got to take the lower, so. Correct?
So it has to use the lower one?
Yes.
Okay, so it is going to hit. And unfortunately, Clifford, you are not raging anymore because
Just don't even bother. I'm down again.
you are down, and it is going to make its second attack. It's going to miss. Thankfully, it is going to miss. It goes and it stabs into your chest again as you just wake up, fall back to the ground. It pulls it out, stabs back down, and Honora, you just hear the blade on stone. Honora, it is your turn. This thing is incredibly injured. Clifford is back on the ground, unconscious, dying.
Also, just as a point of order, because of silvery barbs, I'm giving Clifford advantage.
Advantage on his next. Okay.
Saving throw, or his next roll, I should say. I am going to cast Dissonant Words, so it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw minus a D4,
Minus a D4.
and it's going to hear my voice in a dissonant whisper. So it fails. It's going to take 11 points of psychic
And since I
damage.
did Path to the Grave, that should be.
It's doubled. That's 22 points of psychic damage.
As it hears me going, it didn't have to be this way. Why would you do that? Please don't make me do this.
Honora, how do you want to do this?
It's basically hearing a, like, you know when you hear like an a cappella group and everybody's in harmony? It's discordant version of that, of just like 100 of Honora's voices just crashing into each other, not the opposite of harmonious, discordant in its head, saying, it didn't have to be this way, he's our friend, please don't make me do this. as it succumbs to just agony for whatever passes for its mind.
As it
And
raises
falls.
the blade up once more to strike, the dissonant whispers hit it, and you see its body spasms for a second, and then once again, as sparks begin to fly out of it. As it goes to swing the blade down, its body locks up, and it clatters to the ground, dead.
Going to, assuming we're out of combat, just grab Clifford and do cure wounds, level 1 cure wounds.
Level 1 cure wounds. Alright.
For 8 points
Get
of
8
healing, Clifford.
Get 8 points of healing back. You come to. Do you drop the fog cloud, Kellum?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop it.
Okay.
I think I can see into it, so I don't know what's going on. But I won't drop it.
Oh, okay.
From where
Imagine
I'm
that's
standing,
imagine
I
that's
think I
still up.
can-
I would say you heard a loud metallic clanging as may or may not. I was more so saying out of combat as well, because you guys are done with combat at this point. This thing is dead.
I will shout for him
yeah.
to drop the fog cloud. It's safe.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Whoosh.
The fog cloud's down. Clifford, you are alive.
After that, how exhausted am I since I was frenzy raging? Plus, I did that.
So that the beast does not give you any exhaustion. Frenzy rage, you
Alright.
would gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Right. Clifford right now is just laying there, just raspy breathing. He's at 8 hit
Yeah,
points
that-
when he's supposed to have.
That was rough.
Would I know if Luster Restoration would cure him of his exhaustion?
I don't think Lesser Restoration
I think
cures
it does either,
exhaustion.
but would Honora know that?
Let me. I would say you would.
I'm going
Okay,
to
yeah.
say, I'm going to say, shh, rest, and if I can convince him to take a short rest and use some hit dice, I can do a Song of Rest to help boost him up in that hour.
Yeah. You guys can absolutely take a short rest here if you'd like. And as
So Clifford, if you do any rolling of your hit dice
I'm
for
going-
a short rest, you can get an extra d6.
No, I'll be fine with that 8. I think I'm
Alright.
good.
all right.
You said I had 6. Okay. So.
6.
Roll that.
I'll
Are
include
you
for
kidding
some
me?
herb for the pain.
All right.
I added them. All right.
Let's see here. You guys all see that as this thing falls from somewhere in the center, like just this bright, radiant energy begins to glow. Let's see, I need Honora and Clifford to both roll me d20s, please.
Need 1 d20, please. 1.
Random one. All right, Honora, you see as this like radiant energy.
See this radiant
Body.
energy?
Yes, there's radiant energy. It begins to absorb into your body, and as it finishes that, you feel refreshed and almost fearless for a minute. So for the next minute, you are under the effects of the heroism. It's a fun little effect of this dies.
But effective what?
The heroism spell.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Or is that what it was? Yeah, heroism.
We're just getting a suntan.
Can I spend 10 minutes casting Identify as a ritual to
Sure.
figure what all I can learn about this thing? it's also probably worth mentioning that I am crying. I've been crying since I killed this thing.
You absolutely can. So you take your 10 minutes and you cast Identify on it. You see it has its blade that it was using would count as a claymore if anybody was to use it. This thing is a pact breaker, as you'd know. It is a construct created by the Arch-Seraphs as sort of a deterrence to mortals to dissuade them from making pacts with nefarious entities. These things are designed to go out, down creatures or to hunt out people and things who have made pacts with such entities. Once they have locked onto a target, they will not stop attacking it until either it is dead or they are dead. They also, let's see here, because Identify would just give you. You would know that it is able to adjust its body essentially to do more damage to things. It knows whenever there is something that's made a pact around. It has that natural ability, and it is also very effective against shooting things out of the sky. But
Its blade.
these things are typically good aligned. They just are under like very specific order.
And its blade, it counts as a claymore, so you would need proficiency with a claymore to use it?
Proficiency with martial weapons.
Okay.
So I technically could use it.
Out of character and everything, claymores are the shit.
Does it have
They're
anything?
pretty cool.
Does it have any gear on its body or any is there anything I can I say Luke out of character, in character. Honora would be
Okay.
horrified if I used that language, but is there anything I can recover from its body respectfully?
You can make an investigation check for me.
I'll give her a D4 for guidance.
Okay.
Thank you.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna offer Clifford some herbs for the pain.
Okay.
And it's a dirty 20 with
dirty.
bless.
1, 2.
Or guidance.
Okay. Let's see here.
Can't move Clifford.
Oh, oopsies.
What?
It's because I put you on there. My bad.
Good.
Ba-bum.
And he moved all the way to the cliff edge, and he's slowly laying on the ground there.
Gotcha.
He just wants to stay away from that fucking thing.
So, from the damage that it was dealt and the amount of damage it sustained, not a whole lot. However, the machinery and bits of armor plating that are probably a good 200 or 300 gold worth of materials here.
The materials are part of its body, right?
Yes, you'd have to tear pieces of it off, but
That's not happening.
okay. Understood.
It has wings, right?
It does, which is interesting because it actually has a metallic skeleton.
Can I take one of its metallic feathers?
You can. You have a nice little metallic feather.
I'm going to put down a bronze coin over onto its chest and put one of its hands over it, and I'm gonna put my head against it and basically tell it in Celestial that I don't know if it had a soul, but if if it did, that I'll make sure that in its afterlife, that it's taken care of. Because it was not its fault that it had to follow those orders.
No, it was not. That was its fate, its destiny. But you do that. You all take your time to do whatever you need to do. Second here.
Sumo, can you destroy its body?
I can't.
I don't want anybody to use it again.
No. They deserve to rest. I want to go ahead
And Nora's just gonna nod and kind of wipe her snot and tears off her face and walk away.
I'll go ahead and start like whatever I need to. If it takes radiant to burn it, or if it takes necrotic to burn it, I'll whichever I gotta do to make its body no longer useful for anyone else.
Okay. Say it takes you maybe about 5 or 10 minutes or so to focus enough necrotic energy into this to essentially turn its body into nothing more than a rusty skeleton. You get a sense that it would take an extreme amount of work.
It's fine. I'll go ahead and pull it over to the side and I will actually take as much time as it takes to do like a stone barrel for it.
Doesn't that thing weigh like hundreds of pounds?
After he disintegrated it weighs significant.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your strength score, Thumo? Is it more?
My strength score is I think it's just a basic, it's actually 13. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
13. It takes you some time, but you managed to. Yeah, you managed.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't be like pulling like a sack of potatoes across the floor, but yeah.
No, yeah, and with the plentiful stones here in the 45 minutes to an hour to do so.
Yeah, I will definitely take that time over the short rest, because I don't get anything back on the short rest, so it's not going to benefit me at all. And I didn't take any damage, so.
I did not. Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do here, or are you ready?
As soon as the short rest is up and I see Clifford is up and moving around, I'm going to go over to Nora and kind of just tap her on the shoulder. I think it's time we move on.
Just nods and silently and sullenly follows behind.
Alright. So you guys continue on your journey. Just to expedite things along a little bit, you guys travel the rest of this day uninterrupted. The night goes by uninterrupted. You guys come to in the morning, long rested. Still a little somber about what happened, but you're getting close now. Castle Moterius far up on the hill, maybe only a day's travel away. As you guys go, you travel. It's 5th day. There doesn't seem to be any interruptions. The cliffs grow quiet. It sits there foreboding and ominous. But there is a glint of hope, however small it may be, that maybe whoever here can help with whatever it is that they say. And with that, as you guys make your way to the gates, Castle Moterius. We will pick up there next week.
Goodbye, my friends. We hope you enjoyed the show. I wish we could continue, but it's time for us to go. We appreciate the memories made, never to be forgotten. There will be more to be made next time at the Bardic Cauldron.